All right. It's 12:30 and we are live. Let's go ahead and get some music playing. What the hell? What is this music? Okay. Let's go back to, we want... No. We want Super Mario Brothers. Super Mario Brothers OST. Let's see. New Super Mario Brothers. We'll click on that one. It's me, Mario. Okay, we'll move this over here. Jump back here. What's up, guys? It's another lovely day. It's 12:30, so we are live. That seems to be my starting time lately. My starting time's always changing. All right, so let's have the title be... Well, here, let me grab the tags first. We're going to say Pikachu giveaway, Wixoss restock. Wow, Wixoss on... Let's call it new Wixoss. How about new Wixoss set? Let's say, what else do we have? Lugia break, Steam Siege break, live card shop. Okay, there we go. I think that's pretty good. Well, Mike's side's on that thumbnail so fast. He does a good job on that. Okay. And one more. I was reading an email there. I'm haggling over some box prices. All right. I'm here. How's it going, everybody? Let me read all your messages. What were you guys saying? Good evening, Mr. Just in Time. Howdy. How are you? New Waifu said, hey, Card. Hello, people. Damn, I was here before I got the notification. First, says Big Tony. Let's set this down. Move this out of the way. Get this box moved off to the side. Okay, that's Wixoss. I don't know where to put this because we are definitely out of room on my shelf. We're completely out of room. So this has to be placed somewhere, though. Maybe you can go in this Silver Tempest box. So we got Silver Tempest over here. You know, Pokemon's not even selling that well these days. Pokemon's selling real slow. So let's see how many packs are in here. We got to get the price live on these. Jesus. All right, I don't know what this is for. Trash. Oh, it comes with a little box topper, special promo pack. Okay, it's good to know. Very nice. That looks like 24 to me. What does it say? 18 or 24? 20 booster packs. Okay, so it's 20 booster packs in a box. 12 boxes in a case. This came out of a case, of course. So let me go ahead and see if we already worked out a price. All right, there was no price for these, probably because I didn't know how to price them because I didn't know how many spots would be in the box. So let me look this up real fast. I forgot your nickname was Mr. Yeah, don't forget it. It's Mr. I won't have any disrespect. I'm just playing. Okay. Are you ready for this? Here goes. Divided by 12, divided by 20. Okay. Let me... It's welcome back, Devo. I hate it when it's like this. The price on them is very annoying because it's like 4.5. So do I round down to 4 or do I round up to 5? That's where we're at. Well, it's release day for them. We're going to do round up to 5 for now. If nobody wants them, we'll round down to 4. I don't know if they sell or not. They're sexy girl cards. Oh, we're out of My Little Pony base set. I need to restock that too. Lugia break finishing tonight? Maybe. Pop that up on the table. No. I got a better idea. They're going to be $4 a pack. Okay, here's the deal. They're going to be $4 a pack, but we're going to count this as one of the packs. Boom. Problem solved, right? I think. What's 4 divided by 25? Like 8. No. More than 8. 16. Perfect. That's perfect. Okay, so this counts as one of the packs in the box. Boom. Problem solved. And it will go to the person who gets the last pack in the box. I don't know. There we go. So now the math is slightly different because instead of 20 packs in a box, the math is 21 packs in a box. Got it. Mr. NCNS, again, afternoon stream. HR wants to speak with you. I'm here, ready to get my sucky on. It is a Tuesday, and as you know, on Tuesday, there is no daytime stream. And that's because I try to do other things on Tuesday, but to be honest, I slept. I woke up at 5:30. I'm having a real problem, actually, guys. Let me tell you about it. I'm having a problem. I work out now, so I have a little workout thing I got going on. It's healthy. It's great. When I'm done, I can't go to sleep. My body does not want to go to sleep. So if I'm done exercising by 7, and I'm supposed to sleep till 7, I don't really go to sleep until a few hours later. It's like my body just stays all the way awake. So that is a problem for me right now. I don't know how to fit the workout into my schedule. So that is an issue. Ooh. NCNS. What's that mean? NC. It's that like no show? No call, no show? Oh, no call, no show, huh? All right, so Pikachu giveaway, right? Let's get this going on. Give me a second. So we're gonna refresh Nightbot. How's it going, guys? Welcome. I think you're exercising wrong. Maybe work out before the night stream. When you work out, typically it wakes your body. Yeah, well, I can't do that because I'm hanging out with my wife at that point. Okay, so I can't do that because she and I are not just going to work out all day. Do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Scooby-Dooby. Do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do-do. You think we'll be busy today? It's a Tuesday. It's Tuesday, isn't it? Tuesday night. Technically Wednesday morning. Technically Wednesday morning for me anyways. Oops. Wow, when did this get so cheap? $85, huh? Wild stuff, man. Oh, this used to be Patrick Greaves. Must have been a canceled slab away or a repoed one. One or the other. Okay, Typhlosion. Oh, these are so annoying. Here we go. Okay. So if you would like to slab one of these bad boys away, we will do $350 on it. Isn't the 10 Dark Arbok like $320? Maybe the English version. That's a Japanese one. The English version might cost that much. The Japanese version is cheap. Like your mama. Like your mama. This has already got a price on it. $100, huh? Got a 9.5. Okay. And we got 200 on Squirtle. Cool. Okay, so we got lots of slabs. Tons of them even. Millions of them. If I don't win, I swear to God, says D's Nuts. So as you know, we start with ZELLE. Zelle orders are first. Just made a tax payment. Ugh. Okay, so Victor says 4 new Sexy Girl Weiss cards and Mewtwo. Oh, you got it, man. There's that Mewtwo. Victor Neves. I do sell a lot of slabs, don't I? We have not had any big slab returns lately because I've been selling off the slabs I already own before bringing in a lot more, right? But I've got a PSA submission out now along with your guys' cards. You guys know we do PSA middleman now, right? And so we have that submission is out, and then I also have another submission with PSA, but it's a booster pack grading. So we're going to have a big booster pack return eventually. Okay, 4 Weiss girls. Let's grab them. Where'd I put them? I put them on this side, right? I've never opened these. Let's see. They feel nice. Yeah, they feel good. Now, we've opened Wixoss before on a different set, but this we stopped selling them for a while. Wixoss is really interesting because sometimes they sell really fast. Sometimes they sit there for a while. The reason we added these Wixoss onto the menu is because I did some research on it, and some of the cards in this set sell for like hundreds of dollars. So I was like, all right, that's good enough. Okay, so 1 holographic in there. This is what the back of the card looks like. A girl prayed to fulfill her wishes. Okay, very good. Sometimes the Wixoss cards are real sexy, but they're all girls, I believe. Sometimes they're more like warrior cards. Okay. Hyperion. Black Memory. Ooh, scary. So these Wixoss cards are now $4 a pack. Can I send packs in for grading, says Alex. I'm open-minded to maybe offering something to people where it's pack grading, but the pack grading is going to cost a lot more than the card grading. Victor Neves with a V. With a V. You're over here. No, you're up here. Yeah, you're up here. Right? I think so. Mom, get the camera. Mom! 12 cards alone over $100, I see just at a glance. Yeah. So that's part of the reason why it gets added onto the menu, because some of these girl cards are going for quite a bit of money. New bag? Is this a new bag, Mr. Victor? I think Victor needs a new bag because he's not in the front of the box here. Mister, are you going to grab Demon Slayer and Spy family cards? They're out now. I'm open-minded. Who prints them, by the way? Can I send some jumbo cards for middleman grading? Potentially. There we go. The Moltres is fire. Let him hear it, chat. Tell him what you want. Yeah, if there's certain sets, are they actually Weiss, or are they like some third party? You know, we've been dabbling with all kinds of new stuff lately, and people always want new stuff. Here's Tentacruel. I'll be honest, guys. I typically always recommend Pokemon. You know, there's a lot of side companies. They're all trying to get in on the value of card collecting. I get that, but Pokemon cards, in terms of TCGs, is the real established one, in my opinion. Yeah, so I recommend Pokemon. But that's fine. You can do whatever you want. I'm not here to tell you not to buy stuff. Andres Melkor, 2 Dragon Maid. You will notice I never open any of that stuff for myself. Really just Pokemon. 1 Paramount War. Here we are. I told Mr. get the Jumbo Slabotron. John would have to run on a giant hamster wheel to power it, though. I have a lot of PS1 sealed games. Can I mail them to you to get graded? It's an interesting idea, Alex. Video game submissions. Very interesting. 1 Paramount War. Okay, there it is. Pokemon is king. Yeah, There is a seriously large community of Pokemon card collectors. Everything else is pretty niche these days. Like, we're opening up some One Piece here. Honestly, it's kind of niche. But I'll open anything you guys want to open. My job is to just have it available. Here it is. How is your pet tick, little Bob, doing tonight? Oh, yeah, yesterday we found a tick climbing on my leg, and I flicked it off. I hope he's dead. Hope he died a horrible death. Painful, even. Ticks are nasty, dude. Death to ticks! Where's the MetaZoo? Yeah, I know. Think of all the lost MetaZoo sales I've had. I've lost so many MetaZoo sales. Darn. Pokemon is king. Scarlet Violet enters the chat. Oh no! Oh no! Slow death for the tick. That's right. Slow and painful. It's kind of hot in this room, man. I need some AC. It's always hot once I start talking. My body heats up when I talk. Did you know that? Probably normal. Get this light out of my face. All right. Beautiful, beautiful day. Ticks' lives matter. Hey. Do-do. Scooby-Doo-be-doo-be-doo. All right, we're done with the Zells. Aaron Searles, bulk grade, my lady. One Rascal Snipe, obviously a Siggy. You got it, man. One Siggy. Oh, wow, you got the little splash card. I'd give her a little splash of water. Get your minds out of the gutter. I'm telling your moms. Did you know your son is a pervert? There we go. What's the number for? Type 1234 and you'll find out. A lot of dibdy-doo tonight. You're a dibdy-doo. Da-da-da. Brandon Galligan, 100 towards my slab away. Slab away. Brandon Boutillier, Brandon Galligan. 225. Boom. Thank you, Brandon. Roger Gray, 3 of the new Wixoss. We have a new set. It's the sexiest set. Wixoss. If you aren't opening Wixoss, you aren't getting sexy girl cards. And an absolute discord. We have one of those over here. That's it. I'm stocking all the My Little Ponies all the way. My Little Ponies is my top seller. Too many Pokey Simps. We need another COVID. Maybe it'll take away the bad ones. What are you talking about, Alex? Here we are. You can't have too many Pokey Simps, Alex. What's the cross chase? Yeah, that's a great question. Can anyone look that up? What's the top pull? There you go. Hoops. Chocolate rain. All right. Got chocolate rain. I've seen that face before in real life. Here we are. And it wasn't chocolate. Chocolate rain. Brynhilder. Okay, you got Brynhilder. So is it just the last card? Last card. Takeoff. Wixoss Robo. That's a long tummy, it looks like. And, here's LR Maho Maho 3. Okay, you got Maho Maho. And something's definitely going on in that image, but I don't know what it is. Mister, keep it real with the people. When you have kids, do you want a boy or a girl first? Well, obviously a boy. Duh. Right? Husbands want sons. Moms typically want daughters. Although there are some moms who prefer sons. Because they're like, I want sons to protect me. And sometimes there are fathers who want daughters. The guy want cute little girls. But usually the guys want the boys and the moms want the girls. So that's an easy one. That's an easy question. If you said that you prefer sons, you're a disgusting, outdated, dinosaur patriarchal nasty man, and we're throwing you in a vat of acid. You may like one thing and one thing only. Daughters. I don't want to hear about it. Oh, man, I want to have a son. What, to carry on your lineage? Puh, disgusting. Elaine Sanko says, hey, mister, I'll take one spot in the Lugia break. Oh, will you? Okay. Let's try that out. Zoop. Haters, keep it real. Simps are fakers. TCG player says the last card we just pulled was a $50 card. Jesus. I didn't even know. I just kind of casually pulled it. Wow. Now, wait a second. We didn't finish one of the other orders. We didn't get his card graded. I'm just realizing it. Hold on. 1 Lost Origin, 1 Fusion Snipe. Let's finish this one. Let's finish this one. I'm realizing I didn't grade that one card he asked for. I missed the girl sound effect. Well, you can activate it anytime you want with the Streamlabs donation. Because they're there for the Streamlabs donations. But let's see. So you got 1 Lost Origin, 1 Fusion. I'll give you a fusion. Fusion of this peepee. Wow, you can't pick your children's genders? Oh! What I meant to say is they, them will choose their gender. Not me. Silly me. Oh, it was all just a, that was just an ironic making fun of conservatives joke. We all know parents don't choose their children's gender, right? Oh, wow. Look at that sniper lane. Celebi, beautiful, man. Wow, that's gorgeous. Celebi alternative art. That's real nice. It's a they be. That's right. Oh, my gosh. Why does it feel like a mental disorder, man? They be? I don't know, man. Cringe. They be? Man, you're like projecting all this like politics and sex onto a baby. It's so weird. They're a they be? Does anyone seriously say that? It's crazy, dude. They be. Alright, let's see what this is. You like brought me back into this crazy world, man. Where people talk like that. I don't want to live in that world. I'm out of here. He didn't say new bag, did he? Wait, Elaine, you don't have a box, do you? Of course. My baby's a baby. My daughter has babies. It's terminal. Oh, no! I'm sorry for your loss. Listen. My baby's a baby. And if you got anything to say about that, you can just get canceled, bitch. Where is Elaine Sanko? Wait, he's on the table. Here he is. I got him. Got this. Easy. I knew he was on the table the whole time. I searched for like 10 minutes before finding that. My kid will be allowed to pick their own gender. Walmart mod drills. Babies live matter. There we go. There we go. He's just a hater. It looks like Elaine Sanko just won a spot in the Pikachu as well. Look at that. Is it going to pop up? Fat lives don't matter, says Mary. Whoa! Really? Did Nightbot not pop up? Oh, there it is. Yeah, it did. Okay, so Elaine S is Elaine Sanko, I believe. Okay, Mr. Elaine. All right, now look at these beautiful slabs. I bought some slabs today. Did I buy some slabs today? I hadn't bought a slabs in a while, so I was out buying stuff. What did I buy today? Oh, okay. I restocked some Topps booster boxes. I bought some Cardos ungraded, and I got a really cool slab coming. Blaziken VMAX Secret Rare. Very, very nice. I did buy a slab. Magnemite. Oh my god. Oops. Oh, here's the other Pikachu if you want it. So this is this one, and here's the other one. See, they're two different Pikachus. $90 isn't bad. We saw that this one had sold for like 200 before. See? Okay, so you might be interested in that. Fat people are greedy and egoistic. You mean egotistic? They eat all the food and let people starve. Sounds like Mary has the hots for fat people. Here we are. Here's Venonat. How dare you accuse her of liking fat people? Mary would never stoop so low. Okay, we're going to make Venonat real cheap. Venonat needs to go. Venonat's now $10. I dare you. I dare you to buy Venonat. Here is the Venusaur break, $20 break. Nobody is in it. Sad. Someone needs to man up. Now, let's take care of that grade. We had a grade request, and I didn't do it. It was for Aaron Searles. Okay, he said he had a lady. Angry one for giveaway. Happy for sale. Unagaba Evolutions. Did you get any? What? Oh, is there a new Unagaba set? I'm curious. Unagaba. Oh, that's great. Oh my god. Unagaba is coming out as a... Well, I'm scared to buy him now because you know what Unagaba did over time, right? Unagaba got way cheaper over time. So if I jumped in and bought these all right now, am I just going to be severely overpaying? Oh, that's expensive. I don't know, man. I don't know, man. I feel... Well, they're kind of ugly anyways. You guys want to see the Unagaba cards? Check this out. Vaporeon, Eevee, Jolteon, Flareon. They look okay. I thought the Unagaba Pikachu was pretty good looking. I don't know. Something about the eyes isn't right. It's kind of ugly. I'll think about it. I'm going to tell you the truth. The Unagaba Pikachu started out expensive, and then it got real cheap over time. So I'm scared that'll happen with these. When did you hit 55K subs? Just the other day. We just hit it, and we're on our way to 56,000. Hit the subscribe button if you will, guys. I don't like the Unagaba cards, says Wrath. Yeah, I liked them at first. You know what I didn't like about them? When they fell significantly in price. Then I went, ugh. Then I didn't like them as much. So here's what I'm suspecting, okay? Disagree with me if you want. They probably printed the hell out of them, guys. So they are probably not even slightly rare. And if there's a bunch of hype over them, because, oh, it's Umbreon or something, people are going to overpay, and the price will go down. Okay, there we go. Yeah, I don't know about that. I might not jump into that. There's a lot of promo cards I don't buy. You guys notice that? There's all kinds of promo cards that I don't touch. I don't mess with a lot of promo cards that come out. That's because they're promos. All right. I heard Mary hibernates, only comes out for food. 25th Yu-Gi-Oh! OG Booster Box. When? Is that a thing? Has anyone opened Korea card? I got a box of Eevee Heroes. All right, so Aaron Searles. There we go. Has emulator arrived? It did, and it wasn't working. The buttons on it were like broken, so I had to do a return, and I never bought a new one. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Elaine, spotting the Lugia. We did Elaine. Wilbur Viato, 3 Disneys. All right, we're never giving up on Disney. Any second now, that Steamboat Willie is going to pop out. I can feel it, really. You know I'm never going to stop selling these, right? We're just going to sell them until we get a Steamboat Willie. am pissed. You're pissed? Because I'm pissed. I'm pissed! I still say you should get the Team Rocket briefcase card set. Yeah. Kind of overpriced for, like, just some Team Rocket cards. It's okay. I saw them. They want, like, $10,000 for, like, Jesse and James. It's like, give me a break, man. You know how much you can do with that kind of money? There's a lot of things you can do with $10,000. I'm not going to spend that on Jesse and James. Unless I'm going to turn around and sell Jesse and James for, like, $15,000. You know what I mean? But, you know, if you can take a $2 booster pack and sell it for $3, you should just be doing that all day. Instead of buying Jesse and James for $10,000. Here we are. Oh, Mickey Mouse. Mickey Mouse. Oh, it's Mickey Mouse. I need to practice my Mickey Mouse voice. Hi, kids. Mister, this is awful. Stop telling people Willie exists. I'm pissed. You can come in this stream and get as pissed as you want. This is an equal pissed opportunity card community. Here we are. I think that just the PSA 10 Jesse James, Max Mofo just bought the whole case set for $10K. I saw it. I didn't think it looked good enough. You know what I think looks really good? Masaki Gengar. And he was $12K for me. Calameros. Calameros says, 30 Lost Origin, 1 PokeBRUH, may need new bag. Uh-oh, I'm out of PokeBRUHs. I didn't restock them. Wait, let me just see this one, okay? PokeBRUHs are sold out tonight. There are no PokeBRUHs. Oh, you got one more of these. That's nice. This is definitely the ouchie card. Yeah, you don't want the dang it card. So there's no more PokeBRUHs. PokeBRUHs are sold out for tonight. I'm not even going to bother changing it in the menu because nobody's going to... I don't think people even bother checking if I had to guess. Yes, PokeBRUHs are sold out. I completely forgot about that. Mary muted me. Web Masaki Gengar Mister is still out there. Yeah. He's okay. I consider him like just a variation of the real deal. Look at this. Wow, man. This one card, if this graded 10... You'll make a big flip on this if it graded 10, but you easily got $20 back from this PokeBRUH. So this is a pretty serious, pretty good haul, I mean. There it is. When is Mary gonna buy again? Maybe someday, I don't know. Chat, y'all know how much a PSA 10 Willie cost? I keep hearing only raw prices. Here's Pikachu playtime. Mister needs to sell some Cardos 10s. I don't have a lot of Cardos 10s. That's the honest truth. Yeah, I don't have them. And if I did, they'd be crazy expensive. Okay, so 30 Lost Origins. All right, you got it, man. The first PSA 10 Willie was going for $40K, but I don't think that it's sold. Yeah, that's a stupidly overpriced card. Who would pay that? I only take big, risky buys when it benefits me. There we go. All right. Why can't PSA work 24/7 to get orders done faster? Well, just remember, if they ever hired too much staff, they could run out of work for the staff to do. So that's not a good scenario for them. 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. So that is exactly 30. Yeah, so PSA has to be careful not to overhire workers or they're just going to have to fire them later. Right? All right. The trick is to have enough workers to meet demand and so that there's an even balance. Mister, I'm pissed. You're pissed? Steamboat Willie is selling for 4K, 5K raw in recent sales. Sounds like a really expensive card. That's it. I'm getting me a Steamboat Willie. I want Steamboat Willie. One PSA 10 Willie sold for 8K on March 2nd, May 7th. This guy is pissed. Yeah, I'm really pissed. If you talked in real life like you did on the internet, you'd be the biggest loser in the world. If I talked in real life, talking about fakers, well, look in the mirror. If you talk in real life, you're dealing... Oh, you're not talking to me. You're talking to... You're being a meanie, Sean. Sean... You're going to have to say 3 Hail Marys and 1 Our Father if you want to still go to heaven. Nobody calls me a loser. I'm a winner. I'm going to prove it. BGS 10 sold for 7.7K. Raise your hand if you're doing steamboat hunting still after seeing how hard it is. You never know, you might pull it for just 12 bucks. How does that feel, gamblers? I'm just messing with you guys. Yeah, so opening graded Pokemon cards, those are raffles if you do a break on those. But opening up booster packs of Disney, that's not gambling. Those are surprise mechanics. My Steamboat Willie's gone limp. I still say Mr. cut the Willy and is sweating with every pack that it pops up again. Radiant Gardevoir. Mr. is a dude. How dare you? He could identify as a merman under the sea. Under the sea. Here's Thornton. Dustox. I want to know who bold enough to cut a pack of Disney 100. Delphox. Oh! What is this? Whoa! Giratina 10. Look at that. Look at that centering, man. Whoa! I was not expecting that. Holy. That's a great pull, man. Maybe a little off on the bottom. I think that's 10 territory, though. I think it's in the range of a 10. I'm eyeballing it. I measure these a lot. Whoa. Wow, we are just having so many great pulls lately. We must have some pokey blessings or something. I don't know. Okay, Gengar. That is definitely going to get clipped. Holy. And, you know, it's extra difficult to pull it as an English 10, right? If you pull a Japanese one and it's a 10, that's like to be expected. But did I say English? But an English 10, so the Japanese ones are often 10, but the English 10 is so much more difficult. All the rest are cold packs. Well, you can donate them. Wow, wow, wee. Beautiful, man. I'm telling you, we got lucky. We are just pulling lucky thing after lucky thing. Calamaros. Holdings. Holding my peepee. Holy moly, man. Boing. All right. So Calamaros, that goes into a special box to be shown off called the Cool Kids box. Whenever you order shipping, you can request that it ships out with everything else. Damn, dude. Or you can leave it in the box to show off. People, look at that. Just 2 days ago, we got the Japanese one. Wow. So cool, man. And I want to point out, we're at the end of the case of Lost Origins. So after this case, we get a fresh new case. So maybe a whole nother shot at another Giratina. Cool Kids Club. That's right. Here's Apom. Put this down here. Wow, Giratina. I think the other day a guy did a pack snipe. That's right. Well, this was a little more than a snipe, but it works anyways. The fact that it was such a good grade is such a good centering is really nice. I could tell immediately. Like if 1 and 2 corners on the card are well centered, the other 2 corners have to be well centered too. It's frustrating. The English one is harder to pull and goes for a third of the Japanese one. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe Japanese collectors are really into their own hobby right now. Here's Kyurem. Meh. 45 to have you grade correct. That's correct. So if you would like me to send it off to PSA, you can pay $45 and have that done. Yes, sir. Okay, here's Machamp Gudra. There we go. Jeremy and Marshall sitting in a tree. K-I-S-S-I-N-G. Okay. Every stream a Perez. Those over here. So we're going to see if we can get one more hot pull out of here. You know, it's very possible. Maybe a trainer card with the girl on it. Maybe this. There we go. What a box, man. Pikachu V coming out. That's great. It's a lovely card. Wow. There's a Hurricane Slam in Guam. Ooh. Mother Nature, man. Can't beat her. Just got to go with the hurricane flow. Did you enjoy having a home? Not anymore. Enjoy living in a tent for a while. Okay, there's Magnezone. Here's Cascoon. Here's Gudra. Chandelure. Chandelure. Will you clip the Star Wars Redemption cards when they get back? I definitely will. Sounds very exciting. We sent out Jennifer's first, and that one's still not back. Will it ever come back? How long do these things take? It takes freaking forever, I guess. As we speak, a Cat 4 is directly over Guam. Damn, dude! And we're just here playing with our Pokemon cards. Wow. That reminds me, what was I going to do? I was going to do something. I can't remember what it was. Oh! That's what it was. I was going to tell Mike's side about the clip. Whew. Good thing I didn't forget that. We want a clip of this. So this is Mike's side, and it's going to say 41, 58, Giratina. Oh, there we go. Very nice. They have no power. Oh, man. I'm feeling bad for them. Man, you got balls to live on a tiny island in the middle of nowhere. You got to have balls to be a guy, period. There you go. Okay, and he says knew I'd be back, says Calamaros. Wow, Calamaros came in and did extremely well. Did he say I need a new bag? Okay. That's me. I live in Hawaii, says T-Rich. I want to live in Hawaii. I'm moving to Hawaii. I hear Hawaii is pretty expensive. Isn't Hawaii the #1 most expensive place in America? Is that a good thing? Is it worth it? Like, I guess if it was worth it, then the cost wouldn't matter, right? There we go. Repent to Jesus. Mister, says Dan. ... Oh my gosh, this guy. Next up, Andres Melkor. Bulk grade from recent order, the 2 pink background and the 1 redhead girls, and one of your choice. Andres Melkor. Okay. Oh, that's not Andres Melkor. Hold on. Okay. I'm moving to Hawaii and live on the beach with meth. Oh, wow. It is, mister. Living here helped me realize it's not as great as people imagine. It's not as great as people imagine, especially living here. Oh, so you're telling me that you have maybe you're realizing that it's over-marketed or something, over-exaggerated. Is that what you're saying? From recent order. Okay. This recent order? 2 pink background. Come on now. This one and this one. And the redhead girls. Okay. And 1 other of your choice. Okay. You really like the Dragon Maids, huh? I've seen Dragon Maid graded TCC cards sell on eBay. Yeah. T-Rich says, better to only visit, but not to live. Huh, weird. Hawaii definitely known for their drugs. Still in paradise, still doing drugs. Show how boring life is, says D's Nuts. That is a really interesting thought. You can live in Hawaii and still be so bored with life that you want to do drugs. Man, really fascinating. We're going to do this, Mommy. All hail Santa. Dabu, you're in Alaska. No relation to that guy. There we go. Hail Santa. How's someone bored with life? Yeah, I know. How could it possibly happen? I've never experienced that. Never been bored. Me? There's so much to eat, says A. Perez. Repent, sinners. Repent! The end is near. What is your favorite strain? I like it when she's in like a pretzel and she really strains. Here we are. Kind of a pretzel move. There you go. With the arched back. Okay, here's this. How about you eat my nuts, A. Perez? It's like my balls. Mary, you'd like that, would you? Says A. Perez. Hey, Johnson, if don't sin, doesn't that mean Jesus died for nothing? Yeah, you don't want Jesus to have died for nothing. There we go. These cards will get you in hell. Yeah, guys, no more girl cards. I don't want you guys to go to hell. I want you guys to go to heaven. Pray. So we can't have you guys going to hell. I'm going to have to take all these cards away now. Jesus died for these nuts. Are you grading those? Yes. Yes, I'm grading these. Those will be graded. Here is Hypno. Did anyone buy this Venonat? Milotic. Firo. Crobat. Ooh. I follow the word on Ron L. Hubbard. I hate stupidity so much, like bro, I can't even hang. Like Ben, I hate stupidity so much. Let's see what we got next. Hey, mister, please take my name off the Haunted Break and use that $5 from that plus this money for a spot in the Lugia break. Okay. Aw, poor Haunter. Nobody wanted him. Poor Haunter. That's a PSA 8 Cardos Haunter. It's pretty nice. You know what's really full right now? The freaking live customs are full. Look at these live customs, man. Live customs are loaded. See all that hit. That box is all the way full. Now, move you into the Lugia break. I bought the Venonat. Okay, thank you. Colin Harrington. Are the PokeBRUHs full? Are the PokeBRUHs full? No, PokeBRUHs are empty, everyone. I'm sold out of PokeBRUHs. I'm sorry. They're very popular, and they're all sold out. Okay, Antonio Cuevas. I'm sending you the junk slabs for 120 credit toward my slab away. Okay, Antonio Cuevas. Slab away. Where are you? Oh, there he is. Okay, wrote it down. $150 credit pending. Joseph Vasquez, 1 box of Wixoss. Welcome back, Diva. Welcome back, Stevia. So you're probably $4 short, but I'm gonna open it anyways, Joseph. I'll just do it because I'm actually counting the promo pack in the booster box. Here we are. But that's all right. Watch your mouth, fatty. Kingston will be here any day. Who's going to get some of these Wixoss for Kingston? Okay. What's the line looking like? So short. It's always very short. Kingston, I'll give you $3.50 for my bag. I'd like that. I'd really like that. I could really use that $3.50. Makes total sense. If you'd like a box of the Wixoss, I'd like to sell it about 84. Not sure. It's the blue pack on the table. There we go. I chose to sell this as a regular pack rather than making all the packs $5 each, okay? That's the deal. So you guys get actually a much cheaper price than if I priced them at $5 a piece, which I've considered. But at $4 a piece, I'd like to also sell this little blue pack for $4. There we go. You're sitting watching this right now. There we go. You got Geronimo, J General. Recovery. Okay. Carnival Memoria. All right. Ruriru, Lonely Natural Crystal. Here's Instantaneous Explosion. Now, I know a thing or two about that. It's Beanie Weenie time. You always forgot to say Handsome Alex. These names are something. Here we go. So that says LR, Mystery of Seeking Change. Okay. Dude. That gets its own sleeve. Spencer Code Art. Calculation. Thoroughbred, Phantom Beast. Thoroughbred, huh? Miko. Okay. Fornax. Masked Legend. Okay. Patra Type Dry. I don't know, man. That's not what your wife told me last night. Mister, which cards are more degenerate? These or Sneaker Bunko? I have not seen all the cards in here, but we have seen degenerate looking Wixoss cards before, so it's possible that this set has degenerate types of cards. But Sneaker Bunko is pretty extreme, so it's likely Sneaker Bunko. Yeah, Sneaker Bunko is pretty... Oh, don't drop it. Sneaker Bunko is pretty hardcore. These are slippery cards. They're very slippery, and so they like stick to each other because of the material. Here we are. And Servant. So out of the whole box, there was just one of these special looking cards. So I'm going to guess that's kind of how it works. Johnson wants a close-up. Johnson? Isn't he a man of God? It's okay, Johnson. We all sin sometimes. There you go. Hey, mister, I'm going to Universal Studios. Have fun. Tell me how much it costs, like a bazillion? Oh, wait, we didn't open up this. Don't you want to know what's in here? Today was my wife's birthday. We didn't do anything but work. We just worked. Kind of depressing. And this says Urith Enma, like enema. Okay, there you go. That's your promo. Wait, what's going on here? No way. Oh, that's cloth. It's cloth. So this thing in the middle of the card is, oops, it's not plastic. It's a towel. It's an actual towel. Do you see? Look. Wow, very weird. That's very weird. Oh my God, touch my towel. Very creepy. That's for Joseph Vasquez. Don't tell your girlfriend that you have that card. Very weird. You're a towel. No, you are literally a towel. You're a towel. I'm not a towel. You're a towel. All right. No longer a virgin towel. That's right. If you touch that towel, you're no longer a virgin. You've touched a car. You've touched a girl now. Excuse me. Mr. Nazari, 10 Lost Origin, 2 Disney. You got it. 10 Lost Origin, 2 Disneys. Don't forget to bring a towel. Oh, man, I'm so high. Hey, yo, hard cough, mister. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. At least it's not like before where I was coughing all day long every day. Dude, I must have had like pneumonia or something. It was probably really serious. Then what? We found that vacuum cleaner full of mold water in the basement. Insane, man. What's interesting is my wife wasn't coughing, but she wasn't sleeping downstairs. I was. Don't forget to bring a towel. Ayo, hard cough. Can you help me with my towel, Oni-chan? Coincidentally, it was also my sister's birthday. Wow. You think you can look under the towel? Can we get graded TCC towels? Did you see the new Bunko set coming out, mister? The Junky Bunko? What's good about the Junky Bunko? Come on, mister. Pull a willy. Mister, where are you rubbing? Mr. Hiker took your package. How many continents have you shipped to? A whole bunch of them now. Whole bunch of them. India, Malaysia, a couple Middle Eastern countries. I've shipped to Egypt. I've shipped to UAE. I've shipped to Dubai. I've shipped to a bunch of Germanic countries: Netherlands, Germany, Austria, Switzerland, UK, obviously. I don't think I've ever shipped to Ireland, have I? Have I shipped to Ireland? I don't think I've shipped to Ireland. New Zealand, obviously. Australia, a lot. Hong Kong. And I shipped just once to Japan. Funny enough, we opened Pokemon cards, but we never shipped to Japan. Which I think is because they don't need to buy cards from me. They're living in Pokemon Card Central over there. So, or I don't know. Maybe they just, maybe they have their own live streamers or something. I shipped one time to Japan. Just once. I shipped to France. Shipped to France like twice. France scares me because I never understand what I'm reading on their address. Shipped to Canada a ton. Actually, you know where I have not really shipped to? Mexico. I might have shipped to Mexico once. I can't remember. No, I've definitely shipped to Mexico once, and I've also shipped to Brazil before. But that's really rare for me to ship to Mexico or to any South American country. And the most common is Canada, UK, Australia. Those are the most common. Canada, UK, Australia. I ship to those guys all the time. I'm from Canada. He shipped to me. I'm special. He sent to both Korea once, like last week, I think. Oh, yeah, I used to ship to South Korea when we had CS Man, because he was South Korean. So I'd ship to South Korea all the time with him. Yeah, we do a lot of international shipping. The nice thing about doing your international shipping with me is, you know, let's say you wanted to open a whole box of Lost Origin, you bought it from eBay. You would have to claim that on the import taxes. But if you open the packs here, I'll just say your bag of cards is worth like 10 bucks basically. So your import fees, because you pay duties when it comes in, you won't pay any duties with me. Your duties will be way smaller. Your taxes, when you have the item imported, they'll be way, way, way smaller with me. Because I'll just claim that it's like $10 a card, which in theory it is. Here's Parasect. You could sell your cards to me for $10. So here's Mad Cargo. So I'll just say $10 on it. And that helps you with your import fees a lot. Because apparently the import taxes can be quite high. Shipped to all the NATO allies. Also to Hong Kong? Yeah, I've shipped to Hong Kong a couple times. Yeah, they like to collect cards over there. Actually, I shipped to Hong Kong from eBay too once. Drapion and another Radiant Hisuian Sneasler? Here we are. Mister's a tax evader. I mean, not really. I think it's a fair claim. That's the thing. I think it's a fair claim. There we go. Mr. shipped to Russia once. Buyer's name was Vladimir Vutin. Yeah. No, actually, I don't think I've shipped to Russia, ever. Also, I don't think I've shipped to Ukraine, ever. I know I've shipped to Sweden. Mary's in Sweden. So I've shipped to Sweden a couple times. I've shipped to Norway a couple times. Trying to think, where haven't I shipped? There's probably some... Oh, I've shipped to Israel a couple times. Yeah, so I've shipped to Israel. I think I used to ship to Israel a lot in the past, but not recently. Here we are. Let's see. Donald Duck. Wah. I shipped to the Czech Republic. Oh, that reminds me. I shipped to somewhere near the Czech Republic. Russia stopped selling Pokemon cards in 2018. Probably not a big demand. Yeah. I've not shipped to the Chinese homeland. No. But Hong Kong a couple times. Mr. shipped the walk to Poland. I did ship to Poland. I shipped to Poland a couple times. I had a deal with the guy where he gave me some vintage Pokemon booster packs for Slabs. His name was Frankie or something like that. And he was in Poland. So I had to ship him a whole bunch of Slabs. And I just hoped he was honest. And that was it. So it's kind of a risky behavior. All right, Mr. Muhammad. Ah, here we are. You've got your own box. Spain or Portugal? I don't think I've shipped to Spain. I can't think of a Spain. I think I have shipped to Portugal, though. I can't think of a Spain one, no. Let's see. I have shipped to Portugal. I can remember this. I've not shipped to Spain. Philippines? Yeah, actually, we had a guy named John, and he was in the Philippines, and I shipped to him. Took forever, though. There you go. Yep. Would you grade a Tau card? Like a Tau Lee card? What do you mean a Tau card? Have you shipped to Japan? I did ship to Japan just once. It was a guy who was watching from Japan, and he bought some cards and had me ship it. And he never bought again. Probably just, I was saying, it probably just doesn't make sense. If you're living in Japan, you're probably surrounded by card shops. So why would you need to buy from this guy in America and pay all this extra money to have it shipped? You know what I mean? One of the nice things about this channel is sometimes these cards are something that you can't buy very easily locally. So you come here and find it. But in Japan, I bet you they can find it all. All right, Joseph says, I forgot. $20 to my slab away. You got it, Joseph. This goes down to $8.20. Roger Gray, 1 bulk grade on the Maho. 3 weak cross hit and 2 more weak cross snipe hits. You got it, man. Very bad at these names. Okay, set this down here, and then let's grab your bag. Ow. Yes, Mr. Ozark has best selection. Indonesia or Singapore? Oh, yeah, I've shipped to Singapore a bunch of times. And then Indonesia, I'm not as sure. I can't remember if I've ever shipped to Indonesia. I think I have. Isn't Mr. Muhammad Faisal from Indonesia? I can't remember. And haven't we shipped to you before? I can't remember. Ah, the Maho Maho. There it is. Singapore loves Pokemon cards. Yeah, I don't know who, I can't remember who, but there was a guy who was living in Singapore. I shipped to him a bunch. Singapore is cool, man. I really like the idea of Singapore. It's like a city country. That's so neat. I'm from Malaysia. Ah, okay, there you go. And nope, haven't shipped yet. Oh, okay, cool, cool. For heel vet Mr. Jen Frager dig in Fraga Arch dus Varar. Da. Here we are. Let's grab one of these. Singapore parties are wild. Apparently they have really crazy sex parties in California. I'm on my way to California now. When I move to Korea next year, I'll be your first Korean order. No, we have shipped to South Korea, though. The CS man, he was South Korean, and he ordered tons, thousands of dollars. He told me his father was the head of a vehicle company, and that he basically just spent whatever he felt like. And I was like, Jesus. Here we go, Roger Gray. But CS man stopped collecting Pokemon. And he said he was just going to do shoes or something like that. But he stops in and says hi from time to time. Okay. Mr. Jen wants you to grade the Towel card. Jen? Well, it was Joseph Vasquez's card, wasn't it? Thanks, guys. The Towel card. That was hold on. That was Joseph Vasquez's, right? Yeah, that was Joseph Vasquez's. Here we go. Let's go back to this. CS Man better than Jen. I don't know. Because Jen's here and CS Man isn't. Roger Gray. I ordered one. Oh, gotcha. Okay, 3 cute girls. Oh, that's one of the girls on the cover. Jen wants you to give her one. Oh, you want me to get a TCC towel, chop it up into pieces, and I'll put them into the slabs? Here we are. Here's Nanashi Selection. She wants to know if you can grade it. I think I can. Yeah, I think that would fit in a slab. I'm not sure, actually. There we go. Can I buy a promo also? The promos are just handed out when the box is over, so it's random because you won't know if you're going to be the one to take the promo. Okay, this is for Roger Gray. Mr. Roger? It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. How do I buy a blue pack? The blue packs aren't for sale individually. There we go. Space Jesus, you ever heard of a Viking metalcore? Ugh. Disney 100-year snipe. Benjamin, be honest. I thought it would be thicker. It is a little bit thicker, but not very much. Yeah, not very much. Did Jen ever get the numbered Star Wars card back? Not yet. Still waiting on it. There we go. Wait, who won the Pikachu? It's not over yet. Pikachu's still ongoing. Okay. Nice. You got Alice in Wonderland and that creepy, creepy cat. There we go. Very nice. Benjamin. Benjamin, be honest. With the B. I think you're over here. Are you pissed? Because I am. I'm pissed! After watching the walking stream, I went to Dunkin' Donuts. Oh, is that the case? Oh, I left the stream up. I'm so dumb. You just reminded me that's supposed to be members only. Oh, I left it up the whole time. I'm dumb. Alright, let me get back in there. Let's see. Live. How do I change this? Oh, nope. That's not what we want. I think I have to, like, click on it or something. Yeah, I had to click on it. Okay. and save. Give me a minute. All right, close that off. All right, good. Benjamin, be honest. We're going to update your bag. Mr. loves the neighbor's dogs. Ruff, 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 ruff. There we go. Okay. Not only does Steamboat not exist, but a couple of other $100 cards that Mr. looked up. Hey, TCC, Advanced War Buddy. It's Russ, my Advanced Wars buddy. I made 2 new maps for my wife today. There was one that used a really interesting mechanic and another one where it's 3 computers versus 1 human. It's a difficult fight. Take me to the burnt down house, says Ryan Shapiro. Yeah, was that pretty weird? Maybe what we can do in the future is I can live stream while a drone is above me. That'd be cool. Okay, so now we've got Rodney Shepard. Hey, mister, may I have 2 Crown Zenith? Okay, Rodney Shepard. Oh, no, I got 1 Crown Zenith. Do I not have 2? It'd be so convenient. Oh, here we go. I was going to say, it's going to be so convenient if I had 2. 1 live custom. Can you also send in the 2 Charizards to get graded, or can you grade them, whichever is better? The proper spelling of my name. Shepard with 2 P's. Yeah, so, but it's not free to grade them, right? So it depends on how you want to grade them. You can grade them with PSA. It's pretty pricey, though. It's $45 a card if you want me to do that. And then, alternatively, you could have me grade them. My bulk grading is only $7 a card. It's the cheapest it's ever been. And so you might be interested in having me grade them. All right. So, 1 live custom. Let's see how this ends. You're a great stream. Thanks, Chris. Look away, save yourself from hell. Great stream, everyone. Also, Miss CS-Man, he was great, and Rich Daddy. Wait a minute. I play with Mr. What? Can we take the Keldeo GX slab, a birthday slab, for Ran? You could if you'd like. Oh! Oh! There you go. Hey, look at that. The TCCG Mew card. There we go. I just popped that into the live customs. Somebody was trying to buy it from me. I said, I'll just put it in the live customs. Where'd he go, though? That's the question. I got so many cards in here. No, seriously, where the hell did I put this? All right, let me grab the whole damn box. I didn't want to have to do that. Not in here. Oh, did I trade it out? Oh, I had to trade it out, didn't I? I remember it now. I remember. I had to trade it out. That's what happened. So what did I replace it with? Oh, you're going to take this home. Okay. That's not bad either. That's actually better in my opinion because it's PSA graded Topps Chrome Slowbro. That's great. Hey, you did pretty good there, Rodney. There we go. No, so this Mew was a TheCardconomist graded card, and somebody bought it direct, and it was already in the live customs. So what I did was I just traded the hits out. So instead of the Mew, you're getting this lovely guy valued at about $135. He just pulled it for $20. Not bad. Do you know about Battle of Los Angeles in 1942? I don't know about that. I've never heard of that. Rodney. And the spelling is going to be based off of what you have in PayPal. Shep Hurd. I thought you sold that. I did. I did. And so he gets a Slowbro instead. Nerd. What? Aliens got their butts kicked. Here we are. I'm watching Ancient Aliens. That's right. Here's Volo. Wow. Aliens are fallen angels, says Johnson. It makes perfect... Do we get something? Oh, wow. Such a great round, man. Your 2 packs were hot. Your live custom was hot. It's a lucky, lucky day for you, man. Rodney Shepherd. How are people getting this lucky? This can't be allowed. Kicked them back to Japan. Oh, is this a immigration thing that happened in 1942? Did Japanese get kicked out to Japan? That's sad. Rodney's first 2 orders have both been fired. Jesus, man. It's pretty interesting. A UFO caused our military to black out the West Coast and shine searchlights in the skies and shoot artillery into the sky to black large object that eventually disappeared. Really? That's what it's about? I thought it was about something else. Never heard of it before. 5 Wixoss. This is for Christian Gomez. Oh, Christian. Sweet, sweet Christian. There we go. Okay, you ready? I wasn't sure where you guys were going with it, so I was just jumping to conclusions there. It's 1942, so that would have been around World War II, and America did get pretty racist during that time period. They thought that anyone who was in America who was Japanese could potentially be a Japanese spy. Ugh. They fired thousands of rounds at it, and it just left. Mister, what's your middle name? My middle name is Alexander. Here we are. Kyanite. Here's Keratin. My people suffer so much. Here's Mugen Memoria. Here's Honeytra Master Trickster. Okay. Mary is a detective. What? And here's Alice. I can't even say the name. Pyrrholuck or something like that. Jesus, man. Unreadable. Christian Gomez. There's a movie coming out about that, mister. Pokemon Go. Blank, 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 blank. I think it's meant to be a spy, mister. I love the Japanese. They're so friendly to foreigners, and their food is fire. Here we are. I didn't get my slabs that I won with my latest shipment. Will it come when I order a new bag? Says Winston Lee. Slabs that you won, was it under a different name maybe? So if it was under a different name, like a nickname, then I wouldn't have written down the correct nickname maybe. But if Winston Lee is your actual shipping name, then all I can think is John missed another slab. Well, he can't be missing slabs. He's missing too many. Japanese only let kids buy Pokemon cards. After the war ended and says coming to the States. I find it kind of funny how they have a vending machine around every corner. No, it should be Winston. Okay, so then it sounds like maybe John just missed slabs. How many do you think it was? Can't be doing that, man. It should be Winston. Okay. All right, Winston, I got you a new label. All right, there we go. Is the line long tonight? Just wondering if I'll be around if I get something opened. It's a nice short line. Okay, so Christian Gomez, new bag. Space Jesus, how did you find prices for a card that does not exist? Japan is a godless land filled with sinners. That's right. It's not until they join the Abrahamic religion of Christianity that then they will live a good life. That's how it has to be. We must spread the Middle Eastern religion of Christianity everywhere. There we go. All right, lovely. Christian Gomez, you're going to go right over here. Dude, I want to go back to worshiping Zeus, man. Zeus was cool. Here's Jeremy Patterson, Venonat. Venonat. What are your thoughts on TCG Player? It exists. Jeremy Patterson. There we go. Angel Barba, 1 Merlin sticker and shipping. Okay. Anything for Angel. Steamboat, Gold Stamp Mickey, Marvel card are the top 3. Zeus got a bunch of random women pregnant. Sounds like a total daddy. There you are. Zeus knew how to live, man. Hey, there you go. That is a chase card in this set. That Charizard right there. There's multiple of these Charizards in one box, though. But yeah, if you can get him graded, that is a good card. Okay. I think a lot of people buy lightly played cards and then resell them as mint. That's why card grading is so valuable. By the way, this is now going to be a break. This card right here is going to be a break for Mr. Ran M. So if you guys would like Ran to receive a Keldeo, you can donate $1 to it. Oops. I didn't mean to slice that extra part. So this is for Ran's birthday. What was even the point of this? You can't even read it. It's unreadable. Get out of here. Okay, let's grab this. Rand needs to give us smooches first. Okay, let's try that again. Okay, we got Rand's birthday pony. So that, you're able to donate $1 to that. Angel Barba. So Angel would be over here. When you see near mint, that's a PSA 7. Right? You always see a card and you think, yeah, but what if it's an 8 or a 9? That's the problem with ungraded cards. You don't fool around when you get already graded cards. There's no fooling around. There's no tricks like that. You got to remember, the person who's holding the raw card, they have a much better view of the flaws than you do. And if they know it's flawed and they're trying to dump it off on you, then one of the things they will do is kind of hide the flaw a little bit. They're not going to emphasize it because then you'll know what they know. Right? So how many people you think do that? How many people find a flaw in the card and they go, I want to get rid of this and I want to maximize the money so that I make as much money as I can? Lots of people do it. It's very savage out there and very scammy in that way. That is why I generally just buy already graded cards. People would never sell mint card. Correct. So people are not, usually people do not sell a card that is about to grade 10. Some people do. Excuse me. But when it comes to real important cards, no. When it comes to actually valuable cards, they do not. Okay, Angel Barba, logging in. I'm grabbing your address. Okay, let's grab the email. All right, let's weigh this. Kind of heavy. And print. Near mint should mean it looked like it came from the pack. I just bought a low pop Rocket Scyther PSA 10, but I definitely could see a few scratches on the card. I can't find flaws in cards. I can only find flaws in myself. It's a problem. Off center at minimum. Mister, did you get your handheld game thing to work? It's being returned. It's being returned. Here we are. All right. Dude, it's like humid in this room. It's like hot and humid. Angel Barba done. Next up, we've got an order from... You guys, it's not too busy of a night at all. We only have 126 viewers. It is a slow night, if anything. Wow, we have a really big Cody Rogers order, though. Cody Rogers, 36 packs of Crown Zenith. Whoa. And then he wants $38 on his slab away. You got it, Cody. Cody's going deep tonight, man. Cody, we're going to pull you the chase then. So let me start here, Cody, by doing your slab away for you. That's a really big order. 46 minus 38. So 546 minus 38. 508 remains. Okay, now let's go get the Crown Zenith. Whoa, that's a lot of Crown Zenith. So we got 4 ETBs for you here. Do you think Oppenheimer will be good? Probably not. Better be careful with that. Probably not. Toss this over here. Something about Christopher Nolan makes me feel bad. I don't know what it is. Throw that away. Good luck, says Jeremy. 55,000 subs. Yeah, it's pretty cool, right? Sent my jumbo card to PSA. Jumped almost halfway graded in one day. Wowzers. Well, if it's only one card. What does CTFU mean? In text card, I'm old. It means go Google it. Okay, here's 10. Throw that over there. Big order, guys. I think it's because it's a jumbo. Weight line probably not very long. That Lucario is fire. So I'll pass it over there. That's 30. Throw that over there. Last box. So you only get 6 out of here, right? Let's see if my bird 10 beats 36 packs. Nah. We're about to pull all the best hits. Alex says, these boomers. I know, Alex. Not like you and me. We're young. Us young guys got to stick together, you know. Stick it to these boomers. Boomers, man. Speaking of boomers, my wife turned 28 years old today. She is now 28. And she's depressed, man. She's feeling older. She's feeling like, I don't think she likes it. She feels like she's almost 30, and it's a bad feeling. I think there's a lot of pressure for girls as you get older to have kids, and you don't feel like, you know, the same sexy girl who could just pull any guy off of Tinder, which I think she could. She's very pretty. But, yeah, she's feeling older. We are. I turned 38 May 16th. Time to get a younger girl. That's what I told her. I said, well, you know, it's time for me to get a younger girl the moment you hit 30. I said, I'm a well-known Pokemon card collector. I deserve better than you. Wow, 28. Listen, 28 was like yesterday she was 18. Today she's 28. That's how it feels for her. The last 10 years have been 4 years of school, 6 years of grinding, and now she's just suddenly 28. And so she's just feeling a little depressed. I think it's a valid feeling. Here we are. Mary's 52. No worries. My girl's 28. She's got 2 more good years. Yeah, 2 more years, and then you got to trade them in. Only 26 here, TCC. Get to sneeping. I am getting to sneeping. You've outlived. I think she still felt young at 27. And I think at 28, she's starting to feel the perhaps fear of turning 30. And I think for girls, 30 is kind of a scary number. Because girls have like that biological clock that, you know, it's harder to have children as you get older. You have like a geriatric pregnancy. Have you guys heard of that? And, you know, if you want a couple kids, you got to start eventually. But before having children, life is less complicated. There's less responsibility. It's more of a party. But for us, it hasn't even been a party. We don't party. We just work. So she's just been working since she was 18. And then feeling like she has to go from working her ass off to now raising children and being pregnant, I think it's really hard on her. Feeling like she wishes she could rewind the clock and live life a different way almost. Just be free and irresponsible. She's got that straight A student burnout right now, I think. There you go. Look at that lovely stack. Beautiful. So that is a stack of 36 packs of Crown Zenith. Ready? Okay. So today we are opening up some large amounts of English Pokemon. It's nice. It's a good feeling. Keldeo. Girls' values lie in their beauty. That's not 100% true, but when it comes to dating, looks are very important. And I think that's true for men too. Like, you can be a rich guy, but if you're like fat and kind of gross looking, it doesn't really matter how rich you are. Girls will marry you for your money, but they're not like attracted to you. You know, girls want hot men as much as men want hot women. Is one of the things I'm realizing these days. Here's Gudra. Just another good reason to go on a workout, guys. We are. There's Gudra. He said, keep the hollows, mister. Oh, thanks. That'll make things a little easier. My wife and I had 2 kids in our mid-40s. Oh, cool. So you're really stretched your time limit out. But, you know, that is risky. As you get older, your odds of problems like diseases and cancers or getting hit in a car crash, all those things go up over time because you have less time or you've had more time for something to go wrong. So if everyone did what you did, you know, that'd be pretty risky. Go to Mexico, go on vacation. Here's Hatterene. I need to trade my wife in too, mister. Yeah, they're going to trade us in, guys. They're going to be like, wow, you're balling a little bit. Time to get a better man. Here we are. Here's Luxray. I need to trade. Oh, I already read that one. Here's Skrelp. Here's Mew. Aw, Mew. So cute. Pump 'em, put Meester. Here's Altaria and Hoopa. Altaria. Gloom. Pincurchin. That, a reprint Mew. The original is from Fusion Strike. Yeah, they did some reprints. Here's Mareep. Well, the good news is these look crazy well centered. Look at the centering on these. You guys see that? Wow. Perfect centering. Absolutely perfect centering. Oh, Friends and Sinnoh. Amazing looking card. Okay. That, a reprint Mew. The original from Fusion Strike. I already read that. Hatterene again for some reason. So you got a double Hatterene. Very cool looking. Bo Zamazenta. Brah. Black Label grades on the way with the centering. Yeah. Yeah, that was some good centering, man. Zeraora. You got Paris. Yeah, same deal here. Look at that centering on this. Yeah, that's kind of hard to get with the English cards. They're very often terribly off center. I almost feel like they do it on purpose. Mister doesn't get excited for ripping fire anymore. Well, we haven't ripped fire. Well, speaking of which, Here's a nice card. You got the Radiant Charizard. But again, he actually isn't that big of a fire card. Listen, he got to pull one of those golden cards for me to get excited. Okay? So the problem right now is I actually do know what the fire pulls are. These are all decent so far. He needs a golden card. Here's Purloin. I know you probably watched some kid or some new guy who just started doing this, or some kid who easily gets excited, and they're screaming at every Oricorio pull, but that's not me. I've got a lot of experience doing this. We're waiting for the actual chase cards to show up. Here's Solrock. Here's Scyther. You need to scream at every $5 pull, bro. Here's Magnezone. You know, I get in trouble with that a lot in the comment section. People are like, oh, he's dead to this. It's like, I'm not dead to this. I just actually know what the good pulls are. Here's Mewtwo. Mr. Place your guess for the first gold card to pop up. Oh, I don't know. It's random. They scream at code cards like little Timmy. That's what I'm saying, though. Yeah, they do, actually. Oh, my God, it's a trainer. Whoa! Oh, my God, I got a really good code card. I like the centering on it. Guys who are new at this, they try to make the stream more exciting by seeing extra pumped up. So, and that's because they think that the extra engagement will make you return or come back. Here we are. I'm past that point in my life. Now I'm just me. Here's Comfy. But you know, all that screaming is pretty much, you know, from like whoever, just pick out one of the YouTubers who does Pokemon. All that screaming, all fake, all acting. You know it's acting, right? You are aware that it's all acting, right? They have opened so many Pokemon cards, probably just a handful of cards actually make them go, whoa. Oh, speaking of which, Melanie, look at those pancakes. So when they get all hyped up for you, it's just an act, right? It's an act. All right, so what is my... Let me move this out of the way. What is my opinion on this round of 36? I think, Cody, you actually did fine. And that's because a lot of these are actually decent. Particularly because their centering is like near perfect. So you're very strong centering on these cards. Look at that, Radiant Charizard. Should allow you to grade these and then get them sold to make a lot of your money back. I don't know if you'll get all your money back. Hatterene, Friends and Sinnoh. You got the Mareep, Mew, Altaria. These are all really well centered. Gudra. Here is Hatterene again, and then Keldeo. Yeah, you got some decent pull rates in here. I think if these all graded 10, you do fine. You get a lot of your money back from that. Or this is your card if you like. Burn the Charizard is evil. Leonhardt's boxing entrance and gear was actually badass. Hope some people that bought your packs get some good pulls. Exactly, Sean. Or this is your card if you like. What? I don't understand that one. That's it from 36 packs. Wow, that's a lot of pulls from 36 packs. Remember, back in the day, if you had like a whole box of Sun and Moon, you didn't get this many pulls from a box of Sun and Moon. That's pull inflation right there. The pulls in the Sword and Shield era are a much higher rate than they used to be. Back in the day, back in my day, when we were opening up Sun and Moon, you would get like 4 GX cards and then maybe 2 textured cards, a hyper rare and a non-hyper rare. A total of 6 pulls out of 36 packs. And that was it. And sometimes you got a bad box and it didn't even come with the Rainbow Rare. So it'd be 1 textured card and then it would be 5 GX cards. Just GXs. Nobody even wants them. You know, this is the equivalent of a GX card right here. That's the equivalent of a GX. So that's all you'd get. And that was out of a box of 36 cards. 36 boosters. So the pull rates now are just stupidly high. Now you get like this guy, this guy, this guy, this guy. Boom, 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 boom. What? So that began around Vivid Voltage, I want to say, when you started getting those 2 extra pulls, the amazing rares. That's when you really started to see pull inflation. Cody Rogers. Pull inflation's bad, by the way. It reduces the total value of all cards. All right, Cody Rogers. That's amazing pull rates, but for Crown Zenith, there should be some bangers. I disagree. I mean, I put Crown Zenith in the same category as Tag Team All-Stars, Japanese. And how did that set work? Well, you had a a booster box of 10 packs, and only one pack out of the 10 had a chance for a real hit. So if this was similar to that, he would have walked away with 3 hits, maybe 4 if he got lucky. That's it. Then he'd have a bunch of GX cards and holos, and that's it. So yeah, I mean, we're so spoiled by pull inflation. We think every booster should have like 12 hits in it now. It's kind of wild. Here's Articuno, Voltorb, Tauros, tearing up a new butthole, Dark Vileplume, poor Psyduck. That was a big order, guys. 6 Corrupted Art, 1 Disney, 1 from Nightmares. I'm so happy. I don't open packs anymore. Mister should do that. I bought like 6 V-Star boxes and no gold yet. Oof. I got back into Pokemon with Crown Zenith and got gold Arceus. Nice, man. 1 from Nightmares. I'm hoping I get like 3 back-to-back in the next 100 packs. That was nice. We were actually opening up Pokemon there. We open a lot of other stuff, don't we? There we go. I wish I had some, maybe like really complicated analysis of my sales that could tell me like what's actually doing the very best. Titus. Like I have a gut feeling for what's doing the best. What's making me money. There we go. Okay, let's see. What's making me sales, I should say. And just because I'm curious, like what does the card market actually want these days? You know what I mean? 6 Corrupted. I'm a true degenerate, says Deez. I throw mini tins in for recycling. Pokemon on my pony card channel? Get that stuff out of here. There we go. Jennifer Yap, 2 super duper hot Opus packs. You got it, Jennifer. There we go. Disney 100 would be up there surely. Disney 100. Chocobo, yeah. Overall, Weiss sales have done extremely good. Whoa, Ultimisha looking like Ultimami. You got Tifa. Very nice. Hollow Chocobo is pretty cool. Okay. Miss Jen, now you're going to pull Geomancer. Ah, all right. Just Geomancer. I'm always looking for the non-hollow Cloud as well. There's a non-hollow legendary Cloud in this set that just looks so good. All right. I'm Mini Tins STFU Youngster. What? There we go. Calameros Holdings, please send Giratina and Bulbasaur to PSA. You got it, man. So this guy's been having some really crazy luck. Like, holy cow. There you go. Bulbasaur. Song shall be wrote about the mystery of Steamboat Willie. I accidentally sent that twice. Ah, would you like me to do a PayPal refund or would you like me to set it down as store credit? There we go. Damn, look at that. If possible, can we do 6 evolving? We could do that. Scaring me, man. What are you going to do next? Pull the Umbreon? That's the plan. Good luck. Yeah, those evolving skies are pricey, man. Whew. All right. That's going in the PSA box to be sent off to PSA. So 9 evolving skies. Reach way over here and grab 9 packs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's 7. 8, 9. Here it is. Nah, 6 aren't they 14? I'm scared. He says, nah, 6. Aren't they 14? Oh, did I get the wrong number? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That'd be 6 times 14 is 60 plus 24. That's 84. We'll do one more for you. Let's do 7. All right. We'll do a little Evolving Skies bundle. Ready? All right. Let's see that Leafeon Altart. Maybe. All right. We're opening up some Pokemons today. It's kind of nice. It's like, I don't know, like a Pokemon stream. My head just spinning. This is crazy. Taven's used it now. Taven's CTFU now. We got Eevee. Hypno. Oh, wow. Flareon. Bagon. Bounty chases for sets. Here's Floetta and Umbreon. So the Merlin sticker packs. I had the Gengar and Blastoise pulled on stream. Are they really going for hundreds? According to PSA, I'm sorry, according to eBay sold, they are. Here's Palpitoad and Zoroark, but they have to be graded and they have to grade 10 first, okay? So it's not like you just take the raw sticker and sell it for that much. All right, no alternative art. You got 2 VMAXs, Flareon and Umbreon Rough. Those are pricey packs, man. Evolving Skies scares me. We were selling some of that yesterday. Are those Pokemon carts? CTFU, ROTFL, LMAO, DTF. I won some Fusion Strike box sets at an arcade. I think I will open them up. Okay. So now oh wait, was there more? Now we've got Joseph Vasquez. Short $4 for the week cost. Welcome back, Diva. It was shipped out. My package has not updated since the 10th. Let me mention, Joseph, we had a bad round of shipping. Not a bad round. Let's say a very late round of shipping. Where John was taking days off and he missed a weekend. In other words, he didn't ship out on a Friday. So it's possible that it's just taking a very, very long time as a result of that. 2 weeks is pretty excessive. Give it a little more time, though, Joseph, okay? Shipped out on the 10th. Did you get a tracking number is my first question. My package has not updated. Okay, yeah, so it sounds like it has not updated. Did he cheat with the butt plug? Yeah, I'll talk to John about it maybe. John's been taking an awful lot of time off. I hope he's feeling all right. He wasn't in today, so he didn't come in today. Have you played Deus Ex? What do you think of the guy who cheated at the Pokemon card tournament? Oh, a guy cheated? I didn't know. What's wrong with John? He said he was having some headaches. David Mallory says, hey, mister, can I get 1 live, 1 Disney? Okay, 1 live, 1 Disney. Ah, that's a cold live. Cold. Okay, I think it's been going on for a while, but he just got caught. Really? And what was he doing to cheat? I'm really curious. How do you cheat at Pokemon cards? Think of how many people don't get caught. Yeah, that's crazy, man. Win by cheating. Toss that away. Stacking. There we go. You mean like basically knowing what cards are coming next in his own deck? That's why your opponent should be the one to shuffle your deck, not you, at the start of a match. The guy slid Exodia into his deck. Oh, well, you know, you get all the Exodia pieces together. Peter Pan. He's such a bad character. Wendy's all like, come on, Peter Pan, you got to grow up and have children with me. All right, so David Mallory. The original Peter Pan, when he was still a redhead, before Disney said, we must extinguish the redheads. All redhead roles must be gotten rid of. Jennifer Yap says, the towel card got me. 1 box of Wixoss. Let's do it. Jennifer Yap's going deep for a box of Wixoss. So this is that new set. Oh. The new Peter Pan's a little bitch, and Wendy is now the alpha male. Chat, should I open some Disney 100 to prove to you all the myth is truly a myth? Going deeper than my wife's boyfriend. I think we used that as a title one time, right? Third leg of the forbidden one. He had a vibrating butt plug. Remember that? Remember that accusation? Some chess grandmaster loses to a guy who he thinks because of his rank he should never lose to. And so now he's like, well, maybe he had a vibrating butt plug that told him what move to make. Dude, that is so dumb. Could you even imagine that? Right, and he has to have an input device to the butt plug too, because the butt plug has to know his opponent's move. So what are you, like tapping your feet, telling the butt plug, he moved his knight to A2 or whatever, right? Could you imagine that? I'm going to move, but hold on. Tappity, 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 tap. His butt's vibrating. Yeah, right, dude. Anything but admit that you got beat, right? And imagine what that's like for the guy being accused. Everyone thinks you had a butt plug in your ass while you're playing chess now. If you do not have real evidence that your opponent had a butt plug in his asshole, you should not be able to make such an outrageous and slanderous accusation. That's actually crazy. The longer you think on it, you couldn't just say your opponent beat you. You have to accuse your opponent of having like an anal plug in his ass for having beaten you at chess because you're a higher rank than him. That's so stupid. I'm still shocked by that. It proven he cheated. Mister, it did turn out he cheated. Oh, here I am going on a rant. How did they prove that he cheated? Depending on your area, it could have one of those guys. The world champion accused him. Rand wears it at work. He did cheat, though. How did they prove he cheated, and what did he do? The butt plug was a joke from someone online. I got you. Well, didn't he get accused of cheating in general, though? Hold on. I'm going to look it up, because I'm curious. Because the butt plug thing's crazy to me. Chess cheating proven. Chess sex toy cheating scandal. Somebody give me a link to the article that says that they proved it. I see likely cheating. It says here that Hans cheated in online matches. This was not an online match. You know, like you could be extremely good at a game and cheat online in an online match, but he was not online. He was in person. Did you open my Opus 1 packs? We did, Jennifer. I'm calling you Jenny now. Do you still have the tin? One butt plug. I think he made a series of impossible to calculate moves. What are you even talking about? Impossible to calculate moves? How do you accuse someone? You can't do that. You can't beat me. That was a series of incalculable moves. What? All right, let me put this over here. If it was impossible, how would he have done it then, right? So wait, he had the computer open right next to him. Only the computer can play that good. I think that's a really silly accusation. And if he cheated online, great, whatever. Kick him off of playing online. He was playing in person. Okay, so you have to prove he cheated in person somehow. I can explain the whole chess story. I am very curious. He used AI. Okay, here goes. Are you ready? So you've got Layla. Whoa! I'm liking Layla. She's looking wicked. Put Layla down over here. Okay, they smelt the plug. Oh, they could smell it. Nanashi. Bzz, bzz. Here's Bardiche, high-armed. That was incalculable. It sounds like something out of Princess Bride. Inconceivable. Oh, what's this? Servant 0? Oh, weird. Here, I'll add that. That looks like it might be valuable. Look that one up. Servant 0. Never seen that before. A teen was kicked out of the finals of a Pokemon tournament for laughing at his opponent's pronouns. Pokemon doing a 360 or 180 there, huh? First, they cancel a guy for snickering when doing his pronouns. Now, you get kicked out because of your laughing at someone else's pronouns. It's very funny. Here's Mel Invisible. Well, he should have shut his mouth, dude. That's impossible. A teen glow in the dark. Is that an error? Oh, no, I don't think that's an error. You think it's glow in the dark? If it's glow in the dark, there should be something on it. No, I'm not seeing anything on it that would allow it to glow in the dark. I think it's just a blank card. Come on, I want to hear the chess thing. Here you go. Hans Niemann played hundreds of games that were near 100% accuracy in the matter of 3 years of training. The best chess players in the world, blah, blah, blah. So listen to me, Sonny. Are you listening? He could have cheated on many online games. That's fine. Whatever. But he was sitting his ass in that chair versus the Grandmaster and won. Okay, so if they're going to say that that match, which was very consequential, if that match was him cheating, they need to prove he cheated instead of making wild claims about anal plugs and whatever, him tippity-tapping his shoes to win. Okay, because you can cheat at a whole bunch of matches and still beat the Grandmaster legitimately. You might have learned a lot about the game by cheating, because if the computer's making moves, you might be going, oh, I didn't think of that. Next time, I'm going to use a move like the computer, right? Okay, so he was there in person and played against the Grandmaster. So they need to prove he cheated there. But yeah, if he was cheating online, that's not cool, because they might decide if you get to fight the Grandmaster based on your online profile. So that's not cool. But that match that he had in person, if they cannot prove he cheated, that was him legitimately beating the Grandmaster, or whoever this guy was who's so important. Listen to Mister. Are you listening? Listen to me. Okay, here we go. We got Beep Boop Aya, and she's an LR. So I think this is your rare card. Beep Boop. I'm a little behind. My Wi-Fi went off. I'm pissed. There's been a group who cheated on roulette at casino while wearing body zapper suits. Could be something similar. For in-person, that match had near 100% accuracy. His moves were proven to be only made by a computer that thinks 20 moves ahead. Bro, it's prove that it happened or admit he beat him. Prove that he cheated. Okay? You know, because it's very frustrating to tell somebody, you could never be that smart. It's like, okay, what's even the point then? You know what I mean? Oh, I guess I won't make moves that are calculated with 100% accuracy. Of course it looks like you had 100%. What was he supposed to do? In order to make sure he doesn't look too smart, he has to screw up a couple of times so he doesn't get accused of cheating? Is that how good you got to be? You also got to screw up a couple moves? What? That's crazy, man. Prove he cheated or stop it with this butt plug stuff. So he was not proven to cheat. It was proven after that you could cheat with something in your shoe. The rules have since been changed. Here we are. I gotcha. Once a cheater, always a cheater. Hans is trying to sue Magnus in Hikaru. sue? Who's suing who? The person who's been accused? He couldn't even describe his game in an after-game interview. Yeah, but I've seen that for many things. If you watch guys play like esports, those guys who play esports who are really like borderline autistic, and they win a game, and you walk up to them and you say, "How do you feel about that game? How'd you win it? What was your plan?" They go, "Oh yeah, shoot the bad guy, I guess." Right? So just because he also didn't perfectly describe his whole complex chess game, the moment he's on the spot in front of a speaker actually probably says more about him being that kind of person who can't speak, you know, live and give some clever news reporter response, which is exactly what you would expect from somebody who does nothing but play a boring game of chess all day. I met people who were good at chess. I was in the chess club at my college. I was in chess club my whole life. The guys who are best at chess were like all borderline autistic or just actually autistic. They're all like, you know what I mean? Can't talk to girls, can't talk to anyone without blushing. And that was what you ran into. So if this guy, here's the microphone, explain exactly how you won. Well, you want him to like break down the whole game right in front of you, or else he cheated? See, so many people want to believe he cheated. If you don't have evidence he cheated, you have to give him the win. And next time, make him take his shoes off, okay? Make him take his shoes off then. You got to make him take his shoes off, or go through like a CT scan to make sure he doesn't have a butt plug in, okay? If that's what it's got to be. But other than that, you cannot just accuse someone of cheating just because they won and it was too good. You can't win really, really good. You have to make mistakes, or else it's illegitimate. Like, what? What kind of rules are these? What kind of standards are these? These are totally made up. This like sore loser kind of stuff. And maybe he did cheat. I don't know. Let's suppose he did. If you can't prove it, well, then that means that the game needs to be reorganized so that cheating is taken into account for and tested for, so he can't cheat before the game. That's their own fault for not setting it up. Chess speaks for itself. I got you, PokeBRUH. Chess players are very good at explaining their games. Mr. Spin Facts. Chess Club. These guys are miles above chess. Magnus Carlsen has one of the highest IQs in the world. Put a camera in his ass. Law, he's a robot. Listen, it is just a fact that some guys are extremely sensitive, borderline autistic. You know, they're not good on the spot. I already told you that some of the best esports game players, you put them on the spot with the lady with the microphone, and they can barely say anything after winning. They're like, I won. That's what they say. That's what they manage to muster that, and that's it, okay? And so the idea that this guy is supposed to recreate his game and, like, brilliantly describe it, or else it's illegitimate. Like, when was that a rule of chess? That's never been a rule of chess. Totally made up rule. Oh, he couldn't describe it? He cheated. Cheating! There we go. How's their fanboyism for this other guy anyways? This other guy, he's the Grand Master. What, do you worship him? He's the Grand Master. There we go. What do we got? All right, you ready? Are you scared? Oh, another girl in a towel. It's so cute. Rub. I rubbed her tummy. Wow, it's a felt, and it does look like it would fit into a card grader. And I'm starting to wonder if these are extremely popular. That's very cute. Hans and Carlsen played in a previous tournament. Carlsen won 3-1 games. The next time Hans won the match, Carlsen got so mad, he withdrew and then accused him. Grandmaster of these nuts. Grandmaster sounds kind of racist. Well, it's got master in the name. Watch the video, Mr. Mr. Sunny's the Grandmaster who lost and doesn't want to admit he lost. The top people in that chess club could have been using plugs. Both people are Grandmasters. Right, maybe the other guy's been cheating. Maybe that's why he's so ready to accuse the Hans guy of cheating, right? Maybe he's been cheating. You want to test him? Why don't we go back and test all Grandmasters? Maybe they're very good at explaining the cheating too. When they get a microphone in front of their face, they're just better at explaining what the computer was doing. They're like, yeah, the computer, I mean me. I brilliantly made these couple of moves here and here. Right? Right? That's like when you're accusing someone of murder and they don't defend themselves very well on the stage, but they are innocent. Well, he didn't sound innocent, so he's not innocent. That's not how it works. You need to prove he's guilty, right? Same with this other guy on the cheating. Well, he sounded like he didn't explain the game very good afterwards. He must have cheated. No, you need proof that he cheated, bro. Well, anyways, you could go in circles about it, but, you know, if he cheated online, that's not okay. But again, it sounds a lot like people just say it's unlikely that he cheated. It's unlikely that it's legitimate. Sorry, that's what I meant to say. So with the online stuff, maybe he cheated over there. Remember, that's not even proven. That's not even proven. It's likely that he cheated online. Here we are. He's on Adderall. Reagan, who watched the match, said his analysis showed that Neiman didn't cheat in the match or other over-the-board matches. Right. It reminds me of something I've heard before, where a guy will play like an online video game so well that he will actually be banned from the game because the people who moderate it believe he's cheating, but he's actually just that skilled. How's that not possible here? Right? Is it not possible he's thinking 20 moves ahead? Only a computer can do that? Humans aren't capable? It's like, maybe he did. Or maybe he played so well it looks like he did. You know, maybe he was thinking 15 moves ahead. All right, let's grab this. Anyways, fun conversation. Very political. It's not. I feel bad for the guy. Imagine for a second he totally legitimately won, and now all his friends and family are listening to the chess community accuse him of having an anal plug in his butt to win. It's so humiliating and not true. And it takes away the moment of his what should be his large celebration. He should be celebrating having won, and instead he's having to turn around and lawyer up and defend his win. No, I didn't have an anal plug in my ass. I actually am just very good at chess. Nuh-uh! Illegitimate. I don't believe it. Prove it. Prove you didn't have an anal plug in your butt when you played. That's not fair, dude. You're stealing his win from him. You're stealing his moment, his thunder. There we go. But again, it's a difficult thing, but you can't just accuse people of stuff like that. There's got to be some evidence for it. Yes, maybe, but there's no history of him doing that. He's celebrating with the butt plug, wink, wink. But how could he come out of nowhere and be that good? How did the other guy get good? I don't know. He just is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. People do this incorrect thing in their brain where they believe because something's unlikely, therefore it's not possible. It's like, that's not how it really works. That's not how, just because something's unlikely doesn't mean it's impossible. Jason Whitlock says he'll take 3 live customs. Mr. Jason, you got it, Jason. The other guy was good since he was a child. Is an ideology that serves a general rule for rejecting certain knowledge. It states that can be asserted without evidence. He admitted previously to online cheating, not in-person cheating. It'd be funny if news breaks that he had a plug, but it was to calm his nerves. The Hans kid was mentioned by a chess grandmaster. He didn't just pick up the board and slap. He was caught cheating online because he admitted to it. Yeah, but he was online. This other time, he's in person, okay? He's actually in person playing. Ooh, Ponyard. There we go. It was proven, are you listening? No one can play an onboard game with a 0% descent upon loss. Only a computer can do that. Who says only a computer can do that? I just don't agree. You got Be Cold. Oh, I think that's actually pretty cool. And, what do we got here? Cold. Oh, you got 2 cold pulls. That's very interesting. 2 cold pulls. Let's go get them. You're basically just telling me that's unlikely that a human did that. That is not proof that a human couldn't do that. That is not a proof. Something being unlikely and something being impossible are different. It is possible for a human to make a very good series of moves. That is possible. Even if it's like mathematically difficult, it's possible. Let's see. So you got one more cold pull. Where is it? This one says Sword and Shield 291. Really? Oh, wow. That's pretty generous. Look at that. You got Lucario 9.5 and this TCCG round. Those are some nice cold pulls. There's no proof he cheated. The Carlson guy flexed his money to bury the kid. It's not 0% if a computer can do it. Precisely. In fact, the computer proves that it's possible for it to exist. It's just that it's unlikely. Here we are. All right. Jason Whitlock. There's a difference between impossible and unlikely. Oh, a little fuzz there. Okay. Do I have to pay for a bulk box to keep all the cards in the upcoming 151 packs? Oh, that's a good question. I believe what you can do is you can order shipping immediately and just have me ship it all out at once. Jason Whitlock. Okay, there we go. There was a 2006 chess cheating accusation at the World Championship. Tapalov versus Kramnik. If you ain't cheating, you ain't trying. Okay, thank you. Mr. Best Cards and Wheat Cross are called Mugen Memoria with rarity grade SRP and Digital Aya with rarity grade UR. Ooh. So a meteor strikes 100 times into your backyard. Well, it is possible. But it is possible, Sony. That's exactly the argument that Christians constantly use to say, well, God created the universe. They say it's unlikely that the earth formed, you know, with all the gases and everything. And they're like, because it's mathematically unlikely, therefore it had to be God. But it's like, no, if it was impossible, then you'd say God had to have done this. It's not impossible. And so when you're talking about likelihoods, possibilities, there could be like 100 years of games of chess played, and then finally there could be a match where somebody makes really good moves, so good that it almost looks like a computer did it, right? That's possible. And so, again, that's a philosophical sort of logical issue where people go, when something's highly unlikely, therefore it's just not possible. No, that's not true. It is possible. There we go. By the law of probability, my laundry should be folded. Mr. Jason, these are all yours now. Hit the like button. Just again, imagine this guy actually won, and you guys have pretty much ruined it for him. You played too good. Only a computer could do that. You must have had an anal plug in to cheat. Damn, that's reaching, man. Oh, you got me. It's only impossible until it's possible. I think he said one was alive and one was a computer. All right, here we are. Barry Bonds, too good, never cheated. Jada Smith, too nice, never cheated. What? All right. Well, there are cheaters out there. It has occurred. Okay, toss this over here. Next up, we got Taven Richardson, 8 One Piece Paramount War. I think you want the Japanese ones, right? Here we are. Why do I keep hearing about anal plugs? I watch it. I have an anal plug in every night watching the stream. They should just redo the match, but the Carlson guy won't play him. Very telling who's too salty. I need an advice on how to decide on a price for cards that I'm willing to sell. I checked eBay and there's so many different prices. Yeah, it's difficult, man. Thermic says, it's like when I'm counting cards in the casino, it's an act of God. I tell the pit boss. Wait, how would you use a butt plug to cheat? What would a wild card... Well, presumably it would like vibrate, sort of like Morse code, right? So people really believe he's got an anal plug in his butt vibrating Morse code A2 to A7 or something like that. And then I guess he would need some way to inform the butt plug what his opponent moved his card to. So he would be tapping his foot in Morse code without anyone knowing, maybe tapping his toes. So he's tapping his toes in Morse code and waiting for that little butt plug to receive the signal and the information go, okay, B4 to C12. You know what I mean? Yeah, right. I don't really believe it. I guess it's possible, but it's like, doesn't it just make more sense he probably just beat him? Have you guys never watched chess? Just because someone's a grandmaster doesn't mean they can never be beaten. You know what I mean? Like, you can be beaten. There's a very, very, very thin margin of intelligence at the top. And so the difference between winning and losing is very little. Here it is, Taven. It's possible. It's a proven theory. Also, his opponent never heard it vibrating, too. Sore loser. In the time it'd take to code that system, he could have just learned how to play better. Yeah, well, maybe. Just imagine sitting there with the butt plug. No, man. What's your favorite Star Wars movie or show, mister? Favorite Star Wars, the prequels. Yep, I like the prequels better than the originals. The prequels were made by George Lucas, who made the originals, and I think the originals are very, very good. I think that the prequels are cooler. They have better lightsaber duels. They have all the droids and everything. And so the third prequel, the last one, where Anakin Skywalker accidentally kills Padme, or he didn't kill her. Remember, she gave birth. She was still alive. She died from like sadness or something, I think. That absolutely amazing movie, the third movie from the prequel. But I liked all three of them more than the original trilogy overall. So it goes prequels, then it goes original trilogy, and I don't even want to watch the new three that they made ever again. I just pretend they never happened. I pretend the new ones are not canon. They're more like a cosplay, and then I sleep better at night as a result. His moves were made so perfect, it's less likely that he didn't cheat than the universe was created. Prequels are my favorite. Duels of the Fates is my favorite. She died of heartbreak. She died from sadness. Very common space disease. Ah, yes. Anakin. Now, I really liked the prequels. Anakin Skywalker's story is so perfectly written where, you know, they're covering some really great philosophical ideas about materialism, possession, the fear of losing the things that you love. You know, he lost his mom. He didn't want to lose Padme. He's willing to do bad things to have enough power to save Padme, but being bad is what kills Padme. So it's these really fascinating ideas. He goes into the dark side. He's irredeemable. He's half robot. You know, he kills all these Jedi. And then in the original trilogy, his son won't give up on him all the way to the very end. Luke Skywalker's willing to die rather than give up on his dad. And his dad switches. His dad goes, oh my gosh, that's my son, and he's more important to me than being powerful or evil. So it's sort of like love wins in the end, but George Lucas didn't have to tell you that. It wasn't written in the script or anything. You just kind of understand it as you're watching. Very brilliant. And then he throws the nasty evil Emperor over the side, the Emperor, of course, being truly evil. And it's this perfect story arc for Anakin Skywalker. He returns from the evil darkness into being a good person again, making that final sacrifice, and the good side of the Force wins ultimately. That's the whole concept of good and evil and the triumph over evil. It's great. It's fantastic. It's one of the best stories ever written into cinema. And then they make these really garbage sequels later by Disney. Don't feel anything like Star Wars. They don't have the epic feeling to them. They don't have the seriousness to them. The story is just all over the place, and it's very trashy, and it's full of it's full of, I would call it, modern politics, in my opinion, where the focus more is on pushing political ideas rather than deeper, more philosophical narratives. And then they bring back Emperor Palpatine, so Darth Vader's whole story arc was pointless. The whole prophecy was pointless, right? So yeah, I was really saddened to hear that. I never watched it, by the way. I never watched the last movie. I was too shocked at how bad the second movie was. The first movie I didn't really even like that much, but I was like, all right, that's fine. The rebooting Star Wars can be like that. It can be kind of okay. They're rebooting it. It's all right. So the first Star Wars, I didn't really like it all that much. I was really ready for them to get into Snoke and get into Rey and what's his name? The Ben Solo. I was really ready for them to get into those characters in the second movie. And I thought it was shockingly bad. I would give the second movie a 0 out of 10, and the sequel after that a 0 out of 10. Francisco Cruz says 2 Steam Siege. You got it, man. Very, very upset. I really like Star Wars. I really do. Disney Plus has them put into correct order for you. Never seen Star Wars. The purple-haired admiral that literally kills half the fleet won't tell the plan. It's shocking how bad that movie is. That is just one plot of that movie that was total garbage. The purple hair, she makes me think of sort of like modern day feminism, 4th wave, 5th wave feminism, where, oh, Poe, you're such a misogynist. Shut up and follow me because I'm a female leader and you're just a dumb little man. And, oh, look at that. You got violent, huh? You just don't trust women, That's what I thought. You're a sexist. And then she uses some hyper, she jumps to light speed or whatever and destroys everything. Like, that's a new rule now. Totally disrupting the concept of a space battle. You would never need a space battle again. You would never have problems with the, why don't you just take one big ship, empty it out, and just run it into the Death Star, right? Just have it jump to light speed into the Death Star. So it totally changed the rules of it. Thank you, Rian Johnson, for making Star Wars way, 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 way worse. She was so smug, dude. Muhammad Faisal, a hot round of paradigms and 5 clay bursts. You got it. 5 clay bursts. I was very upset by the new Star Wars. Get used to it, says Briggs. I know. You know what's funny, TCC? They said Anakin would bring balance to the Force. He lost to the dark side, but he technically did bring balance to the Force by getting rid of Palpatine. He did, right. That was the prophecy. He would bring balance to the Force. And then, Obi-Wan is like, you were supposed to bring balance, not join the dark side. But he does a 180 and gets rid of Senator Palpatine. There you go. There's plenty of room, by the way, for new, sophisticated storytelling in the Star Wars universe. And we don't really get that. We just get sort of like, hey, remember Luke Skywalker, who would never give up on his father because he believed in the goodness in his father? Well, here's his nephew, Ben Solo, who starts to question the dark side. Let's go kill him immediately. Because that's how Luke Skywalker was. The moment he sensed the darkness, go kill my nephew, I guess. Yeah, totally sounds like Luke. What? Perfect. Perfect writing. 10 out of 10. All right, 10 paradigm. Before I have an aneurysm here, I better open some more cards. I'm pissed! The gay lovers kissing in Star Wars made me feel something I never felt before. Vader's anger. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There was a gay kiss in Star Wars. I never heard about that. Playing through Jedi Fallen Order for the first time. It's pretty sweet. Anakin did keep his promise and helped Luke, his son, then goes bye-bye. I hate how they made Luke. They destroyed Luke's character, and he was the main character in the original trilogy. So important. And, he was like an iconic character and had been. All these years, he'd been iconic. And then he's just sort of like, like a totally lame, flip-floppity, I was going to kill my nephew because I sensed some darkness in him. Right? They totally warped his character in like one movie. And awesome. Why? Why? Do they not like Star Wars? Did they not like Luke? What was the goal? And honestly, I think the goal is for him to just be some kind of loser. Yeah, that's basically it. Like he's really cool and powerful in the other movies, but now he's some big loser. So Ray, whatever her name is, Palpatine, I guess, can be all cool and man, these old men. Don't worry, I'll fix it because I'm a strong woman. For some reason, we don't even know. She has what her motive is, what drives her, what makes her want to be good rather than evil, right? Where's her mentor? Like her character is just kind of existing. Her character just exists. There is no reason for her character arc. She just exists, and she is good. And she's very, very, very strong. And it's like, okay, that's great. You know what I mean? Oh, and the lightsaber battles are absolutely terrible. You guys ever see a breakdown of the Praetorian Guard versus Rey and the other guy? And they do all these stupid dance moves that are not necessary. They break it down. You ever watch that? Oh my God. Shrek is better than Star Wars. Well, Shrek's always been better than Star Wars. Shrek is 10 out of 10. He did what the Jedi Order couldn't do. What horrible fan fiction are you guys talking about? There's only the OG trilogy and the prequels. That's why I'm saying, man. So I don't think of the Disney movies as like real Star Wars movies. Only the ones that George Lucas made are real. The new Disney movies are like this sort of, I don't know, cosplay, non-canon thing that some people made so they can make billions of dollars. I think George Lucas really loved what he was working on. It was his baby, you know what I mean? And he was a fantastic writer. He had this whole overarching story that made so much sense. It was really brilliant because it allows you to examine like human behavior, right? Like when Darth Tyrannus realized he had been double-crossed by Senator Palpatine. And he's like, whoa, you're having, what? Anakin cut my head off? But that's all Senator Palpatine's been about the whole time. He just tricks everybody the whole time. Very clever. The whole time it's clever. Yeah, we're getting rid of Darth Tyrannus. You're gonna be my new disciple, my new Padawan. Very, very clever. Qui-Gon and Kenobi versus Maul. Bedroom action. The guards are half the time just spinning in place. It's hilarious till you realize how much was sacrificed for that slop. Exactly. There was another one where, like, Rey stops a guy's blade, and then she, like, drops her lightsaber down to the other hand. And when we were analyzing this, it's like, so why didn't the blade just keep going down and slice her in half? No, the Praetorian Guard just stopped and it's like, yeah, go ahead and cut me up. Really dumb, dude. Everything about it, very stupid. They're right behind me. I sold my creation to white slavers, George Lucas. Did he actually say that? 6 corrupted art, 1 live custom. You ready? Here goes. I've seen shows with strong feminist characters that were actually pretty decent. But this was not one of them. Star Wars sequels were terrible. And it breaks my heart because it's really a brand that deserves so much more. You know what I mean? And I feel that they're doing the same thing with Game of Thrones. They're doing the same thing with Lord of the Rings. Who gets a hold of these things? I guess people with money get to decide. People with a lot of money, they get to decide how the stories are written. Rather than the artists who originally made the stories great, some company with a lot of money takes some of the best art in human history, and they get to make the choices around that art. And they just do a terrible job with it. You know what I mean? It's like, no, the original artists are the ones that are going to make it good, not you. It's sad. I wish George Lucas had worked on the sequels. They probably would have been good. Riley from the Alien series is OG strong woman. Yeah, sure. Alien. That was really cool. There we go. All right. What do we got next? Here's Jerry Chang. Jerry Chang, 3 Wixoss. Welcome back, Diva. 3 Pokemon Merlin, 1 Azure, 1 Jobless, 2 Dragon Maid. I need a new bag. You got it. Let's start with the 3 Pokemon Merlin. We're going to grab those. We're real talkative tonight. Talkative? I thought it was so dumb that Kylo Ren was a big-ass simp, wannabe Darth Vader. So sad he could not be his own villain. I thought it was fine. I thought it was fine that he had, like, this sort of low self-esteem complex. And Snoke was going to be the mastermind who's taking advantage of Kylo Ren. And so Kylo Ren's character arc is that he's supposed to develop into his own man and, you know, make decisions for himself and resist his master who's telling him how to think and how to be, right? And instead, Snoke just suddenly dies because F you, you know. Oh, you think Snoke was going to be interesting? F you. Snoke's dead now. Yeah, it was terrible. Bring back Senator Palpatine and ruin the original trilogies because now Anakin Skywalker's character arc is totally pointless. He didn't actually kill the Emperor. It's like, okay. And of course, they had to do that. What else were they going to do? They didn't have a plan. How did Rian Johnson ever get put in charge of these things? That was the first mistake. Let's get Rian Johnson and put him in charge of one of the most important movies ever. 1 Azure Lane. Freaking Rian Johnson. Stinky cheeks. Okay, Azure Lane, 1 Jobless Reincarnation. Jobless Reincarnation. That's over here. Snook was completely pointless. Riley from Braziers is too strong. Grievous in the Gandhi cartoon was so cool. He was destroying Jedis left and right. Yeah, I never watched that, but Grievous was a great character. Really interesting. Yeah, I mean, I remember when the Star Wars prequels were coming out, there were all these books explaining, like, ideas, and it was so fantastic. There were so many fresh, new ideas in the prequels. The sequels, nothing was new. They literally just copy and paste all of George Lucas's already existing ideas, twinge it a little bit, tweak it, and then they just give it an absolutely shitty story. And it's just like, wow, man, the difference between art and creativity versus some corporation with a political agenda and some writers that they probably hired. You know what I mean? 2 Dragon Maid. I was really shocked and very upset. Now, I watched the other Star Wars stuff that came out. There was the Han Solo story. Trash. It was so boring. I couldn't keep watching it. I was so bored. Mandalorian, I give it like a C, basically. It's so just okay. It's watchable sometimes. What I really like about Mandalorian is the main character is a total win. He's a great actor. He has great personality, great persona. So he is the Mandalorian. He does a fantastic job. He's the guy from Last of Us. Just a fantastic job. But Mandalorian itself, the whole stories and everything is like, hey, I need the thing, and you've got it. You know, and that's it. And it's just like very, very slow and boring. And then, you know, I just didn't like it. I didn't like a lot of it. I saw that in my penny message. I said 120 credit for the slabs, but you put 150 on the slab away tab. What? Oh, I'm sorry. Let me fix that. My bad. I probably would have seen that later. I'm going to go fix that. Boom. All right. Whew. You ready? Jerry Chang. TCC, my message above, says Russ. Russ says, fun little fact, TCC, Lucas didn't like how Grievous was portrayed in our childhood show, so he made a coward because that is how he saw him. Yeah, General Grievous was a coward. That's how he's described in other writings. Absolutely. Here we are. General Grievous, not necessarily a coward, but sort of like a retreater, you know? He was sort of like tactical. He didn't really believe in fighting a foe head on ever. He was very sneaky. He was sneaky beaky. Here we are. At Disneyland parks, they have Anakin lightsaber labeled as Rey's lightsaber puke. 1.2 million for the Blastoise? Yep, 1.2 mil. Alexis Texas is a 10 out of 10 actress. Oh my god. Here we are. That's crazy how you're going to kill off the main character. Yeah, I completely agree. Alright, what we got? Here we are. Here we are. Nothing crazy coming out of the Sneaker Bunko. How about these Wixoss? We're ready to get the big hit out of the Wixoss. In the cartoon show growing up, he was a badass and killed lots of Jedi. He was ruthless. All right. You can be a coward and be ruthless at the same time, though, right? Yeah, because cowards can actually be extremely ruthless when they're not afraid of actually, you know, having any retaliation. Actually, sometimes cowards are the most ruthless kind of people, right? They have like a complex to them. So I think people who are cowards love to wield power. It makes them feel better. Grievous was a pile of organs in a metal shell fighting off magic space wizards. You got to be sneaky to win. They retired Ash. All right. Very fun conversation talking about Star Wars. I don't know how we even got on that subject. Jerry says, new bag. Oh, wait. Let's get these Merlins open, Jerry. You ready? No OG characters are in the new anime. Mister, have you seen Star Wars Christmas Special that came out in the 80s? I did see it. I fast-forwarded through it. It's very bizarre. Plays more like a Chuck E. Cheese commercial almost. Yes, it's very odd. Like an old Chuck E. Cheese commercial. Very, very odd. Here we are. All right. I wonder what people thought of it back then. I think it was probably just fun. You know what I mean? Okay. And Grievous's backstory was that he was some kind of actual general for his people, and he was a really ruthless general, not a good person. And then he almost dies in battle, and Darth Tyrannus finds him and saves him, grabs all his organs, and pops it into a robot. Kind of like RoboCop. He RoboCopped him, and then he taught him the ways of, you know, Jedi, Sith Lord, lightsaber fighting. And Mr. Grievous got pretty good at that. He became Count Dooku's right-hand man as a result. Jar Jar Binks blank. Well, I will say the OG Star Wars movies are good, but Lucas is changing some of these in a weird way. What? Oh, George Lucas. Oh, it makes me so sad. Oops. I was sad when I heard Amazon bought Lord of the Rings. I was like, oh, no. Oh, no. Only bad things can come out of that. All right. What's next? What's next? Amazon owns Lord of the Rings. Mr. Collins says 180 toward his slab away. Thank you, Colin. We've had a busy night tonight, guys. Colin with the CO. And you sent 180, correct? So 180. So that would leave you with Well, if it was just 80, it would leave you with 280. So you'd have 180 remaining. All right, got it. 2 live customs. Oh, live customs getting some attention today. Zacian and... too cold. Live customs. I'm sorry. 2 cold ones, Colin. Let me get you a little bonus pull. Lord of the Rings is pretty trash, but The Hobbit was fantastic. Are you ready? Soup. I thought The Hobbit was definitely second rate compared to the actual original Lord of the Rings movies. Mr. Colin. But it was still fun, yeah. The Hobbit was not bad. I liked The Hobbit, and I liked Lord of the Rings even better. Lord of the Rings was different because it was darker, right? So I don't know if you guys noticed that, but we recently rewatched... Do you need a new bag, Colin? We recently rewatched The Hobbit and Lord of the Rings, and they do have a different feeling to them. Lord of the Rings is definitely darker and more gory, and more like epic and large, you know what I mean? Like Lord of the Rings opens up with Galadriel talking about the huge battle between Sauron and the elves and men. And so you got that scene where the blade's spinning, you know, they're all standing in a line, all the elves, and it's super epic looking. And then you've got like Sauron himself looks crazy, and you know the riders are later on in the movie. You got like these dark, evil wraith riders trying to cut up the hobbits, and yeah, it was great, man. Boromir dies. Boromir gets stabbed to death in the first movie. So Lord of the Rings was way more serious and darker. The Hobbit was a bit more fun. So The Hobbit wasn't quite as violent, and there was quite a lot of, in my opinion, comedic, what do they call it? Comedic relief or something like that. Mr. New Bag, what's the best way to watch the Star Wars movie? I heard not to watch the first few. No, that's not true. Start with episode 1 and watch it from episode 1 to the original trilogy. And then I guess you watch the sequels after the original trilogy. So if I had to watch Star Wars for the first time today, I would start with episode 1. And you could start with the older episodes and then work your way backwards to the prequels, and you'll be like, oh yeah. You know, you'd be like, that's why things worked out the way they did in the original trilogy. But you can do it either way, honestly. But if I had to redo it, I'd start with the prequels, personally. Jack Watt says 3 Hololive. You got it, man. Lord Sauron had 9 men. Bin Laden also had 9 men. Something to think about, mister. Last Kingdom is an amazing historical fiction. New Bag. I already read that. Sorry, the new ones are J.J. Abrams. All right, give me a minute. I'm going to go get some more Hololive. Whoa. I'm going to fall over. I like that Machamp. That's Dark Machamp. First edition, PSA 10. This is volume 2, correct? Oh, no, this is volume 1. Oh, give me a second. Okay, that's volume 1. Okay. Well, what's this? Is this volume 2? Ah, here we are. Got it. You think I should be in charge of the new Star Wars movies? If I was, it would actually be very good. We would make some really memorable Star Wars movies. There we go. All right. People who don't know Star Wars don't know who Anakin becomes, so it's a nice little surprise. You ready? Jack Watt. Sneep. Take out all the women in Star Wars. There we go. What? Leia was a fantastic character in Star Wars. Padme was a little boring, I'd say. Padme, yeah, she wasn't super exciting. But Leia, you know, she was part of that original trilogy. And she was a strong woman, right? That was the whole concept of her. Rey's just a terrible character. And it just is so stupid. I don't know why they wrote her the way they did. There we go. 160 days till Halloween. Leia's wild space flight. Right, what a joke, dude. Yeah, I'm just floating through space. Mr. Jack Watt, you're going to be over here. Padme was wow, wow, wee, wow, wow. That's right. My wife. Like that? New bag for Jack Watt. You got it, Jack. Wow, wow, wee, wow, wow. Very nice. Like that? Padme was super sus. She had hots for a child. Yeah, that's true. That was very weird, wasn't it? As a kid, I didn't even understand what was going on. My dad knew, though, because he was like, see her, Padme? She's going to have kids with him. And I'm like, what? Isn't she like an adult and Anakin's like a little kid? My wife and I have a good sex time. Padme made my lightsaber rise. Natalie Portman in the white outfit. Oof. You're talking about in episode 2 where she gets scratched by the evil monster? Alright, guys. There's currently no line. There is no wait time. All the orders have been filled. It's only 3:15, so we got another 45 minutes together. I don't know if you guys wanted to open any more cards. You probably do now that you've heard there's no line. Let's go over some of the breaks. Okay, we've got this $5 Slowpoke break. It's got 3 spots left. $5 Need Arena break. It's got 6 spots left. It's a nice card. Nobody wants to get in the Venusaur. Here's one of the sexy girls. Those usually eventually end. Here's a new one. It's a Tyranitar break for $20. Nobody's jumped into the breaks. So everyone's taking a break from the breaks. I noted everyone took a break from the breaks after the Umbreon ended, because maybe the Umbreon was like really rough. You feel the Umbreon's taking $42 out of your soul, basically. Here's the Lugia break, though. This is the most popular one right now. $24 to get in, 36 spots. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 people already in there. So 17 people means there's like 19 spots remaining. We're at 19 spots left for the Lugia. He's the big break, and this is a great card. I could probably get new slabs onto the table if I wanted to. Let's do a quick rotate. Here's Mr. Mime. Here's the charity card. Here's Larvitar. Beedrill. He's about to give you a little sting. About to give you a little prick. If I could just grab this. Here we go. Ooh, that's nice. First edition Dark Arbok, $3.50. Very nice. Very nice. I have Pokedebt. No money's for me until I paid off. Mister, you get my PayPal order? Says Gerardo. It's probably on the way. It's probably on the way. Unless we already did it. Padme in the shoulderless black dress. Oh, right. That was like a sort of tempted by sexuality scene, in my opinion, where they're like, less F. And then they're like, no, you're a Jedi. I'm a senator. We can't do that. They changed their mind real fast later, didn't they? Mr. Muhammad Faisal says 3 paradigms and 3 clay bursts and $1 to the charity slab. Didn't we just do that one? I feel like we just did that one. I feel like we just did that one. Am I wrong? Am I going crazy here? Wait. No, I think it's a new one. It's a new one, right? 3 paradigms, 3 clay bursts. You got it, man. I have Pokédebts. Raffle. There we go. 1, 2, 3. Did you get to my PayPal order or did I miss it? Javier Arroyo. Ha! You're the second person to ask that question. 3 clay bursts. Are we having any issues with PayPal, maybe? Hey, mister, if John doesn't go to work, will you encapsulate the express grades? Well, let's wait and find out if John goes to work, okay? If John doesn't go to work for 2 days in a row, I'm going to start to question if I need somebody who can show up consistently, because he didn't really tell me, he's not warning me ahead of time that we're not going to have any working. Padme reminds me of those teachers sleeping with their students. A little bit. All right, okay, Muhammad Faisal. You ready? Express grades are supposed to take up to a week long, so technically we have a couple extra days to get it done. Here we are. But there was also 2 live grades, and I do want those done. Here's Jumpluff. Don't air this out publicly, says Edwin. Well, we're not airing anything out publicly. I just don't know if he's having troubles or something. I just watched the SVU with the teacher who slept with her son's best friend. Ew! Was she hot, though? Here's Wigglytuff. I would hate it. Hate it if a beautiful woman made love to me when I was in my teenage years. That would have definitely messed me up. Ugh. Gross. Here's Terrakion. All right. Lovely. When I was not in the army, it called a no-show. Yeah. Well, you know, it's not a big deal, but I like to know ahead of time at least. There we go. Mr. Muhammad Faisal. John's been kind of missing work very consistently. I don't know if there's something else in his life going on that would make him miss it so much. He can just tell me. It's okay. He can just tell me. So Muhammad, I don't know if there's something... I mean, it depends. It messes some people up. Here we go. I think I could have been... Yeah, I don't know. It wouldn't have messed me up. I'm real confident in that. Okay, $1 to the charity slab. You got it, man. There we go. Hope you didn't get hacked again. What if it was your stepmom? Oh, that's a different story, okay? That is a different story. What if it was your stepmom? That's supposed to be a parent. So the only 2 orders I see are a Muhammad Faisal order and a Russ order. Muhammad says, remaining 20 for my last order. Thanks, Muhammad. And Russ says, hey, TCC, it's your Advanced Wars buddy. 2 General Mills, 2 Dragon Maid. Let's do it. It's your Advanced Wars buddy. I got a bunch of custom designed maps that you should have to play them and beat them. Mister gonna take John out back. That's not true. Weak-ass Missouri dispensary. He's doing the drugs. Advanced Wars. Wow, wow, wee wow. Welfare check. 1, 2. Yeah. I pop in, make sure he's okay. Mr. Russ. Man, I want my pony. There we go. This pony better show, or else, says Russ. There we go. There's Pikachu. Pikachu. Soup. Pikachu number 2. Here's a hollow. Here's a hollow. Mr. Russ, what are you going to pull, Russ? What the? Oh my God. Oh my dog. That's the hit. Maybe. Okay, very nice. Thank you, Russ. Still no pony, though. Where's the pony? Ugh. My nose started bleeding. Oh, is that true? There we go. So nice. Yeah, we were talking about Star Wars, and I was about to get pissed. So, who was it that said, what about my order? It was Gerardo Salas. We did do a Gerardo Salas order. Let me just see what we got over here. Let me make sure there's no, like, orders that aren't showing up in my queue for some reason. Here's a Francisco Cruz order. Did I do that one? Yeah, we did that one. Jason Whitlock. Gerardo Salas. Daily Disney. I have a bag. I feel like I did that. Daily Disney. I have a bag. And we pulled your bag down. So I'm confident we did that one. Who was the other one? The other one was... I'm trying to remember. Who was the other person? Javier Arroyo? I actually just don't see a Javier Arroyo order in PayPal at all. So, Mr. Javier, if you meant to send an order tonight, you might want to double check and make sure you sent it. There you go. All right. So, now we got Colin Harrington. 2 Merlin stickers. You got it, man. Anything for Colin. He says, no, it wasn't me. Oh, I'm sorry. Mr. Repo Time. I think we did all the repos. I mean, I'm pretty sure, yeah. Any big pulls today? Yes, there was. We got a very big pull. Did we already... Is it already being sent out? I think it's already being sent out. Yeah, we got a beautiful Giratina pull. It was Cisco Cruz. Oh, Francisco Cruz? Yes, that one was done. Here it is. There you go. Can you check an order for me? I tried watching back. I didn't see it come up. The Steam Siege one? We got it. There's Bulbasaur. Bulbasaur. Okay. How about pack number 2? Can we get the Gengar Hollow? We ran out of Indian Matchmaker episodes on Netflix. We ran out. We watched it all. Now we're watching Jewish Matchmaker. It's really funny, dude. Jewish Matchmaking. It's a Netflix series. I don't even know what I'm watching sometimes. I'm like, what are they talking about? They start talking about, like, different Jewish rules. I'd never heard of them before. Just saw that. Thanks, everyone. I'm trying to snipe a good repo slab. There we go. Well, we might be able to put up some new slabs up on the table if it gets real slow. All right. Here is Mr. Andres Alonso, 3 Dragon Maids. Okay, Mr. Andres. Oops. You should watch Narcos, a match made in heaven. That's hilarious. There's a hilarious Jewish comedian. It's like a car at auction. Sleep. There we go. What other CGC slabs you got? Oh, all the good slabs. I got so many slabs. Okay, you got this hollow girl who looks like she's got a pee-pee between her boobies. Here's, oh, what do we have here? I don't even know what that is, but that's a textured card. Okay, this lady's all happy. Uh-huh, yeah, I got a booby card. Yay! That's kind of a booby card. She's cracking her knuckles. She looks like she got a punch of buns, man. You guys got me thinking about Star Wars, man. Yeah, I'm Snoke. Oh, I'm dead. Snoke's gone. I was really kind of excited to learn more about Snoke. That's why it was so disappointing. Andres Alonso. I wanted to know more about him. Grab this. I have a backpack, he says. All right, there we go. All right, now we have a bigger order. Antonio Suevas, 150 toward my slab away. You got it, man. Very good. So you have 710. Now we haven't applied the credit yet, just letting you know that, because it's going to be applied when the slabs arrive here. So this is going to say 4560. Boom. Wow, that's a lot of money. Whew. Okay, cool. Wow, that was less than a minute. Yeah, there's no line. No line means no line. It means that if you place an order, you're next. So you guys ready for some new slabs? We're going to do a rotate here in a second. Okay. That's got to stay on the table. Something's got to stay on the table. This has got to stay. Are your pack prices good? You tell me. Well, if they could just be a lot cheaper, I'd like that. What's up, Casey Fjelsted? How's it going, Casey? Some of these slabs are actually really cool, and I'm surprised they haven't sold yet. How much for Crown Zenith packs? 5 bazillion. So this stays on the table. Now, we have this box down here, and I think we should start to go through this before we rotate back to the slabs from way, way, way back then. We're preparing almost to reach a point where we're going to rotate back. Do you have any Raichu slabs? Yes, I have all slabs. Even more Cardos slabs. I just got tons of these Cardos slabs. This Dark Raichu probably won't be for sale, but here is one that is for sale. It is the No Rarity Raichu, which I had 2 of. And I do not need 2 of. These 3 aren't for sale. Dude, why do I have like 1,000 slabs? This is ridiculous how many I got. Dude, I got a truckload of slabs, man. All right. There's no more room on the table. Oof. Here's a nice little Keldeo for 39. I bet you this price is correct. That price probably hasn't changed. Here's a No Rarity Charizard 7.5. Let's start looking him up. So, what is that? No Rarity Alakazam. What is he graded again? 7.5? That's pretty good. What do we have him at? 360? Yep, that's just about what he goes for. Here is a... So that's based off the PSA 7 price, and this is higher than that. This is 7.5. So this is correct. I think we're going to remove the Cardos cards for a little while. I think we have too much Cardos, honestly. Oops, I accidentally grabbed Kathleen's bag there. Put that back in here. That's a weird looking Charizard. These are cute. But you know what? We just had a lot of Cardos cards on the table. Look at this. Checklist hollow or rainbow foil. 8. That seems high for an 8. 120 seems high. Let's check it that again. We're going to say Topps Rainbow Checklist. Okay. Topps Rainbow Pokemon Checklist. How about one that's graded? Oh, here it is. Right here. PSA 8, Top Series 2, Rainbow Foil, 110. Huh. Is there a sold one, maybe? Maybe there's a sold one. PSA 6 sold for 30. Oh, here we go. This sold on March 6th. Oh, that's Series 1. Hold on, that's Series 1. We got a Series 2. All right. Well, there's no examples of Series 2 having sold recently. Okay. I think that is definitely a bit high. I'm going to lower it. So that's an 8. And I'm just going to come up with my own price, okay? So we've seen the prices online. Do my own price. You can never have too much ass. All right, so this is what I think is closer to what someone would actually want to pay for something like this. Okay, cool. That's for sale now, okay? Here's Cecil Whitaker's Pizza from Opus 1. I'm just probably going to list this on eBay. If you want it, ask me for a price, okay? So that's probably going to be listed on eBay. Here's a Cardos. Some Cardos cards. Cardos is a lot of fun. I have a lot of it. Oh, by the way, look at that Seeking. Again, we were talking about Pokemon designs, and that new Goldfish actually has less personality than this Seeking does. Isn't that sad? Not a fan. It's Krabby. He's crushing Ditto. Here's another Tauros. So we got Tauros here. I think I ought to have a whole box just for Cardos cards. That's what I should do. Okay, okay. So we actually know what the price on this is. This one's a reprice. Look at that. You see how I said 900? That's because not a long time ago, maybe about a year ago, he was 900. Prices change. They do. Do 360 on that now. PikaRom. Yeah, he's nice. He's not for sale. I think I have a couple of those, actually, and I'm just holding all of those. I really like PikaRom. This is a holographic Drowsy. That's a silver foil from Series 2, huh? Is that actually Series 2? That got a 6 with PSA. I bet if you regraded this with CGC, it'd be like an 8. Because PSA is just that way with these. They find one little thing and then they go, it's a 6. Mister, my favorite autistic person is Kanye. Okay. Hogging all the good pokies. All right, so we're lowering this price to 40. 40. Price to move. Wow, that's really cool looking. Look at this Grimer, everybody. By the way, if you like these, you can buy these at these price, but they're going back under the table into a box. Okay? I might put together a Cardos box. Away he goes. I think these are all Cardos too, aren't they? That's really cool. Charmeleon. Alright, so we'll set these to the side for now. There's an awful lot of Cardos. We'll just have one or two up on the table at a time. When it floods the whole table, I feel like you don't get enough variety. So that's a problem. How much is this going for? There's not a single one of these Gardevoirs for sale. That's because it's a low pop card from the Burning Shadows era. I don't even know what to sell for, to be honest. Put that away. Okay. You know, if there's not a single one of these for sale, I might list this up on eBay. I might put it up on, oops, not this. The Gardevoir. Where did the Gardevoir go? Might be time to make an eBay listing of it. Here it is. What does pop mean? It means population. It means how many 10s are there. Okay, this is melodic. This is really pretty from EX Emerald. Beautiful melodic. I think that would make a great slab break. Okay, so that I'm gonna leave the price there at 50. I think that makes sense. So Keldeo, no Rare Alakazam, Series 2, this PSA 10 Typhlosion, you really should grab one of those. Those are really nice. 360 is a good price, you know, in my opinion. Sandslash. So I noticed that some of the Topps Chrome cards went down. Let's check this Sandslash real fast. All of the Topps Chrome cards went down in price. Nope. In fact, this guy went up in price. I was wrong. He is now more expensive. He's $150. Any slab breaks tonight? Just got home. What's up? Yeah, there are some slab breaks. They're on the table somewhere. Start a new one because the other ones have not moved very fast. How come no Simple Raichu got a low grade on it? You know, it's just worn out. Simple stuff. Simple stuff. Here's another lovely 10. So if you're just looking for 10s on the table, here's two 10s so far. Sandslash and Typhlosion. Honestly, this should be cross-graded to PSA, but I don't feel like cracking it out and doing all that work. I really don't. That's a 9.5. They call it Gem Mint, almost like they're dabbing on PSA. Take a quick look at it, okay? You want the zoom? Let's take a look at it. Bring the slide over. That's the slab, not the card. Wow. So it's pretty clean, you know, and I think if you took all the 9.5s from my Topps that got 9.5s with CGC and you sent them all to PSA without doing any damage to them, like cracking them out or anything, I feel that some of these would just come back PSA 10 and be super valuable. You know what I mean? Because once they're 10, they're pretty expensive. Whereas the 9.5s probably just won't sell for as much. Very cool, though, isn't it? Jack Sultan sadly passed away. Looks clean. So I don't have a price for that Raticate, probably because I was going to cross-grade them and just don't have time to. I've actually got a big pile of cards I'd like to cross-grade, and I never work on it. Like, who has time for that? Okay, so I'd like to just offer a price on this if you're interested in him. Is that Fuzz? Did Fuzz get under the sleeve? Just get a new sleeve. He was 91, you're saying? Oh, well, time to move. What? Okay, so this lovely Raticate, $70. Lovely. I'm going to take a stop now and see if anyone's placed an order. More of these lovely Cardos. We got lots of Cardos. Lots and lots and lots of Cardos. That's a bit high. Oh, another one of these Pikachus. Somebody was asking about breaks. Here are some breaks. Okay. And now let me go check the PayPal orders. You ready? Drew Hogan, 3 Disney 100s. You got it. Drew Hogan. Mr. Drew, welcome. Ta-da! Okay. Did someone say ran? Pull this over a little bit. Is that too bright? Put it away. Okay, Mandalorian. Alice. In peace, Rand's brother. Chat deader than Rand's hair. Oh, no. Well, it's almost that time. It's 3:44, so it's pretty late. I think I need to fix the camera here. I'm sorry. Camera needs to be fixed. And it's Goofy. Gwarsh. What was that Pikachu? Oh, you know. That Pikachu. Put that away. And adjust this camera, huh? No? Come on now. There it goes. Mr. Drew. So, let's find your bag. Mister, it's time to open some packs. Oh, I agree. Okay, you're not in here. Maybe you are in here. Dylan Drew Hogan. Ta-da! Nothing crazy in those Disney packs. And that was the only order. What about ZELLE? Any ZELLE orders? No ZELLE orders. All right. Well, I get to keep messing with this then. What this then? Here's a Houndoom 9 for $55. I actually agree with that price. I think that was recently priced. Here's a really cool card. You see this? So, there it is. First slabbed card in 2021. I signed it too. Yeah, so this card is actually the first card I ever slabbed. A lot of people think it was the Your Mom card, but it wasn't. The Your Mom card was a card that I drew before I could even encapsulate cards. And I said something like, I'm going to encapsulate this card one day. And I did. But this is actually the very first test run we did on the encapsulator. We encapsulated this water energy card. How cool is that? So I keep this around. Try not to lose it. Because it's so very cool. It's like a little history of TCC grading. Which mod would be your bestie? All the mods would be my bestie. All right. How about this Lickitung? Series 2 Lickitung 8.5 for a whopping 130. Bruh, it's Lickitung. Nobody's going crazy for a Lickitung. I think that price was a little high. That would explain why he never sold. Let's get a way, way, way more enticing price. What people really like to pay, they like to pay half. So we're going to go with 65. All right, that price makes way more sense. Someone might actually want that. Don't know what I was smoking. You know what I probably did was I probably looked it up online, and the only one for sale was really expensive. So I probably just wrote that down. That price is based on what I think people would want to pay for him. Ooh. Poochyena 9.5. That looks crazy good. You seen this EX Deoxys? Have you noticed the EX Deoxys cards have gone way up in price? Yeah, they're really nice. Man, I wonder if that could cross grade. It looks really close to cross grading into a PSA 10. Mr. smoked a lot of Zaza back in the day. So this is a card that I would actually like to take the time to cross grade. I will offer it for sale, I think. But if it doesn't sell, that's okay too. Because eventually, I'm just going to go try to cross grade it. None of them for sale. Ah, that's a big deal. Oh, well, so I don't really know what to ask for this card. But it looks absolutely dazzling. And it does need to be paid to be cross-graded. So I'm taking that into consideration. I'm going to ask 120 on this. Really nice card. I think 65. On the Poochyena? No. Definitely not. Because the EX Deoxys collection is kind of famous for being one of the best series out of the Ruby Sapphire era. That's like where Rocket Return comes from. And I personally collect these. Yeah, I personally collect these EX Deoxys cards. I got a whole box of them. And this one just needs to be stopped and cross-graded. Do you see how brilliant that looks? I have a whole box of EX Deoxys reverse hollows. Remember when I sniped Charizard from Alex? Did ya? I did not actually remember that. The Magikarp from that set is nice. Yeah, I think I have the Gyarados from that set. Oh, this is a special one. Reshiram Legendary Treasure Radiant Collection 9. Let's see if that's the correct price on this real fast. Radiant Reshiram. Let's call it that. PSA 9 Radiant Reshiram. Mister, I need my name on the drill slab from last night. The drill slab? What are you talking about? So this is cheaper than I have it priced at. Wait, is that Japanese? Nope, that's English. Okay, so we're adjusting this price to be matching the cheapest buy now price. That's an interesting idea, Baynabs. If we have a drill slab and I could write your name in permanent marker on the slab, I think people would like that. Maybe so you could be remembered for it. Okay, there it is. So this has gotten cheaper. It's now $100 rather than $150. That's pretty good. It's a pretty good price reduction, actually. We just priced out one of these Gengars, didn't we? I don't remember what the price was on it. Do you guys remember? It was like 28 or 30 or something. I thought it was like 28 or 30. Need my name on the drill slab last night. What is he talking about? $25. So the other one was $25 and it's gone now. We're gonna make this one. He's gonna cost way more. We're gonna up that price. It's gonna be $27. It's the only one with the CGC. That's because all of those EX Deoxys cards are actually quite rare. Quite. Indubitably. There we go. Slow poke. He's very slow. He's got a nice poke. Okay, so slow poke 9.5. I'm going to come up with my own price on this. So I'm not even going to look it up. We're just going to say $40 for that guy. Very cute Slowpoke. Okay. This is Corsola from Expedition. It's a PSA 9 and it's only $25. I'm not going to bother looking at... Oh, yeah, I'm going to look it up. I'm just curious because that almost seems too low. All right, let's see what happens. Well, there's nothing to compare it to is the problem. There's nothing to compare it to. I'll leave it alone. Sent for the Gengars, Tim Stodgel. This is vintage as well. This is 2013 black and white Haxorus Hollow 9. Got $29 on it. Honestly, that feels about right. That feels about the right price. I would not change that. Oh, Ponita from Cardos Vending. Let's take a quick look at this. All right, so he should be a little bit cheaper. He should be $50, this Cardos Ponita. Ponita. But you know what? I'm going to do lower than 50. I'm actually going to go, because I have quite a bit of this to move. It's like the furniture store. We have too much inventory. So we're going to go with $40 for this guy. Okay. How much for the second slab on the left? This beautiful Dark Raichu. Let's see what he goes for these days. I think I brought him in here. Wow, I'm glad I held because his price really recovered. You know, his price fell a lot, and then I was like, that's too bad. And now his price is way back up. So this is one of my personal slabs. And I think I brought him in here as a potential slab break. And, you know, it's one of those slab breaks where I actually replaced the card. So I buy it back into my inventory. So check out the price history on it. 310, and then in 2021 it was 475, 750, down to 450 in January, back up to 750 in May. So it went back up, even though it almost doubled in population. So that's probably what caused the price to fall, is that it almost doubled in population. But yeah, that's an absolutely beautiful card. And we could do a slab break on this if you guys wanted once the Lugia is done, but then I'd have to go out and buy a new one. See? Is this a giveaway? Oh yeah, it definitely is. Wow, that's pretty. I got to put that over here, though. If we're going to be considering it for a slab break, it shouldn't be in that pile. It should be in this pile over here. Dark Arbok for $60. You know, oh, what's this? $45 on this one, huh? It's the same card, is it not? Well, that's not consistent. Let's get these consistent. So 45 and then 29. We're going to make them both 29. So the Dark Arbok is just an 8. He's a common uncommon from Rocket Returns, but it's not like he's a 9. He's actually an 8. And so I was probably looking up his price on eBay, and that's probably what I got, is I probably got $60 off of eBay. Because that's how I do it. I just look up cheapest buy now prices. But here, let's get away from eBay. I'm just going to do a price that I think people will actually want him at. They'll go like, maybe I buy him at this price. He's still a vintage card. He's still a Dark Arbok. He's still from Rocket Returns. So very cool. And he would just be $21. There it is, 21. That's it. Okay. So we're going through this pile pretty fast. Let's check for orders now. Yeah, looks like we have an order, everybody. Don't destroy the Zard. All right, I won't. Colin says 2 more Merlins. You got it, Colin? My order I sent to finish off 2 $5 breaks and the $10 one. Really? Oh, I'm excited for that. We like seeing the breaks finish. It's fun. The reason we have a destroy card is so that everyone can donate as little as $1 toward it, and then we destroy it and take it out of the population. And there's a good reason for that. Every card that can no longer be sold on eBay means that the population moves downward, if even very slightly. That helps keep the value of all the other cards high, right? So if there's too many cards in the market, we need to scoop some back out of the market, and that's what we're doing. And by drilling a hole in the card, you permanently remove it from the market. I mean, you could sell it as a drilled slab, but nobody's going to pay good money for it. Colin Harrington. Mr. Colin Harrington. Is it Colin? No, it's Colin. Don't destroy the Zard. Leave him alone. Timothy Miller, 3 Realm of the Gods. Okay, you got it. 1, 2, 3. I've thought about running 2 destroy slabs all the time, an expensive one and a cheap one. Because the cheap one, you might actually get to see it destroyed in the same night. Sleep. Mister should burn the slab in a fire pit. I could do that. Okay, I've really thought about it. But here's the deal. I want people to be able to see what we've drilled. And that's because it changes people's perception of the market. They go, wow, this card is used to be here and it's gone now. Fagaita, fatherly assistance. That's for Timothy Miller. He says, have a bag. Thanks, man. Mr. Timmy. That's heavy. Burn the slab. Are you out of your mind? This guy's crazy. Timothy Miller. Here's a Tarek. Taylor. Tanner. Taylor. 3 Realm of the Gods, have a bag. Timothy. Oh, wait. This is the T1 box, not the TI box. I'm so dumb. Oh, here you are. I was in the wrong box. Let's buy Poochyena and drill it. Oh, no, that'd be sad. Here we go. Thank you, Timothy. Alan Abale says 1 sneaker, 10 Lost Origins. Lost Origins are selling pretty fast, and I'm wondering if the price on it has moved significantly over time, and I just don't know about it. Might be time for me to look into a restock on it as well if it's this popular. Okay, 10 of these. Of all the Sword and Shield boxes we open a lot, it seems Lost Origins gets opened the most. Lost Origins, Crown Zenith is okay, but Lost Origins is pretty hot. Is that middle slab an e-reader slab? That's an e-reader Expedition Abra. Says he's a $30 PSA 9. That almost seems too low. Burn the Evolving Skies boxes, says Alex. Soup. All right, you ready? Sneaker Bunko had no sexy girl cards in it. Okay, how about this? Oh, let's get these out of the way first. Okay, get those out of the way. All right. Lampent, Mr. Alan Bale. Good luck. Snover. Poliwhirl Beautyfly. Haunter. Radiant Hisuian Sneasler. Okay. Oops. Come on now. Blip Plug and Del Fox. It's 4 a.m. right now. So we just crossed the 4 a.m. mark. Here's Phantom. We did start about 30 minutes late, so let's just keep going, everybody. Here's Arcanine and Gudra. There we go. No, burn Fusion Strike boxes. You don't like Fusion Strike? What's wrong with Fusion Strike? I would never burn them. What are you talking about? Fusion Strike's my dog, dog! Should I invest in the Lost Origin Giratina? I don't know. Don't forget, he's a modernly printed card, and there's still just absolutely bonkers amounts of that product left to open. So I never give my recommendation on modern cards. I almost always advise on vintage. Alan Bale, but maybe this is the cheapest he'll ever be. Who knows? I didn't correctly predict the Umbreon. I thought that the Umbreon would fall in price, but the Umbreon has held its price and even gone up a little bit. It's holding at 1,000, so maybe that's just what the market will pay for it. It's hard to understand, actually. To me, it makes no sense. I'm not sitting on a stash of Umbreons anywhere, though. There we go. Thank you. Curtis Michael. Okay, so he says, cancel my 2 large spots and finish off 5, 10 breaks and 1 PokeBRUH. Your 2 large spots, is he talking about the, let me see, because the large is over. Ah, Mr. Curtis, the large ended. Yeah, the large ended. I'm not able to do this one. The large is over. I apologize. Sorry, Mr. Curtis. The large ended, and the Gyarados went to who? I don't actually remember. But you can actually see, if you go into our Discord server, we have a channel called Breaks History. I hope you guys will join us here. Breaks History. And here it is. Umbreon Alt, Misty Gyarados Large. So it ended on 5/19, about 5 days ago. Sorry about that. If it had not ended, I would happily have done what you requested. About to purchase 2 Evolving Skies boxes and hold on to them for a year or 2. They might have already, reached their high price, and they might have plateaued by now. So you might just be holding on to $800 that doesn't do anything. You never know. You never know what happens next in the market. Tim Stodgel says he'll take the Gengar. So these are the newly priced slabs. There's the Gengar. We're about to line the table up with them. Tim Stodgel. The nice thing about pricing up these slabs like this is you usually end up with 1 or 2 slab sales right afterwards. How do I enter the giveaway? You gotta say me. We have an order from Matthew Bain. Drill that Zard. You got it, man. So here's the Charizard. I tell you what, I'll donate $1 today as well. So it's going to be $1.95. So we're down to $1.95. Slowly and inevitably, it reaches 0. One more Merlin sticker pack for Mr. Colin. You got it, Colin. Very good. What do I have to say? You have to go me. They should go up again in a year or so, I think. What's going to go up in a year? There we go. Oh, very good. You got the Gengar Scyther pack. How nice. Gengar Scyther. Okay, there we go. Colin Harrington. Ugh, my eyes itchy. Grab your bag here. Did you get me for last night too as well? 1 drill. I presume I did. It looks like it went from 99 to 98 and then 98 to 97. So if you donated $1, I believe I added it. All I do is I don't write your name down each time. I just write the number down. Yeah, so see, like right here, this was the change for today. Can't wait to drill this. You know, it used to say 700. It's all the way down to 195 over time. Matthew Bain says 2 snow dangers. You got it. Ow. Can I win graded cards? Of course, Adi and me. You can win all the graded cards. Who got Gengar and Scyther? Mr. Matthew... Wait, not Matthew Bain. Colin. Mr. Colin. Colin Harrington. Thanks, mister. No problem, man. I have won any so far. There we go. 2 snow dangers. Ta-da! Get a snip going. Okay. Oh, you got this guy? He's going to turn into Excalibur or whatever his name is. And this very ugly Obama Snow. Addie can have all my slabs. Oh, is that right? Funny, man. That's for Matthew Bain. Really? Really? Wow, you're just so generous. How much is shipping? You're getting Adi all excited now, man. Okay. Oh, we're not done. We've got John Wilson. I'll take that e-reader slab. I have a $9 credit. Boop. We're going to have another Kingston in our hands. That's funny, man. Says here you got an $18 credit, John. Or did you already spend some of it? Plus, I paid shipping on 5/17. Please ship both. You got it. Mirror, mirror on the wall. Another tick. Ew! 9 will go toward shipping. Yeah, it all adds up, doesn't it? Zoop. I was doing that in my head. I can smell the Shadow Realm. This smells like Shadow Realm. So, all done with those orders, and we could take a look at some more card prices here. That says $350 on it, but that's not an official price if it's not a sticker. No rarity Raichu. Crazy. Very desirable card from 1996. Okay, there's a 5, there's a 4. All right, so we're going to go with the price of a 4. No rarity symbol, Raichu 4. There's a PSA 4. This is the cheapest one, $325. Then it goes up to no rarity 4, no rarity 4, no rarity 5, $400. So this is the correct price here, $325. So that price we had on it said something like $330 on it, and that was accurate. That was the correct price. Those no rarity cards, man. Very expensive. Oops. India. There we go. All right. There it is. Beautiful. He got a big price tag. Should have done that for all the big cards. Should have big price tags. All right, good. Those are from earlier. So those are done. Look at this Sandshrew for $125. That's definitely from eBay. I don't think he'd be $125. This is about correct, though. Look at that. That's $24. But I'm going to actually make this one cheaper because he didn't sell at $24. Okay. Okay, so he's getting significantly cheaper, $16. Okay, here's this melodic. These melodics have not been selling super fast, but also they got cheaper anyways. So you can see in the past it was a bit more expensive. I've sold one of the melodics. And I had 4 of them, I think. $88. Quite good for a card from the black and white era. Says here, this guy's already discounted down to 60. 60 for an Abra 8, that's actually about right. So that's not surprising. Let's toss this over here. Yeah, that is not a big surprise on the price. Mawile, huh? You think Mawile's gone up or down? I'm curious. Mawile has gone up $350. All right. Not a surprise with Crystal Guardian cards being so rare. So Mawile is $350. How much is shipping? I'm pissed. Ivysaur 975. That actually seems about right. This seems high. Regidrago being 100. That might have been true right when it launched, when the set came out. But let's see what this costs now. This probably costs way less than that. Actually, I don't know, so be careful. Don't listen to me. Let's find out what he actually costs. This is one of those very consistent to grade cards, so trigger 117. Ready? None for sale? Is that the problem? Reggie Drago, V-Star. Okay, there's none for sale as a CGC 10. What about PSA 10? Oh, there's none for sale. Okay, what about sold items? Last sold on April for like 40. What about as a CGC 10? Oh, wow. Is there like no history of this card at all? There's like no history of this card. So that's a rainbow rare with none for sale and nothing really to base the cost of the card off either. And so I just do a made-up price. 100's a bit high. We're going to do a lot lower than that. 65. Just because a card is kind of rare doesn't mean that it's highly expensive. Yep. Okay, so that's a bit of a better price. Here's Dark Alakazam 9 for $50. I guarantee you I looked this up on eBay real carefully. So I'm just going to go with the $50. I think that's about right. Rainbow Donphin for $60. You know, I just perceive Donphin as highly unpopular. So he isn't even going to be $60. He's going to be cheaper than $60. So he's going from 60 to 45. Rainbow Donphin. Scyther Hollow from Cardos. 95 for a 7, huh? Let's see if we can find him and see if that price is correct. Well, a 9 is 150. Oh, hold on. I didn't have it sorted. Okay, hold on. There's a 6. There's an 8. What did we put down? No, he's too high. He's too high. Kingston asking for nudes. Yeah, that's messed up. Can't be asking for nudes. There you go. All right, he's a better price. Well, there's been some price changes, man. Put that there for the moment. Dark Magneton, he's going to go up in the live customs. I really like him. I like Dark Magneton. I think he's fun to pull. Okay, I can probably guess. Tip us shipping free, get loads of viewers. What are you talking about? Did you find the other slab that I bought on 512 Mr.? I'm sure it'll be with John, actually. So it's with John. And it wouldn't be up here. It would be with John's shipping area. There you go. Very nice. Now this is going to go up here. All right. Oh, Spectra Ammonite. 650 is a bit high, though. Again, Topps Chrome cards have been falling in price. So let's take another look at this. It's Ammonite. Topps Chrome Spectra Ammonite. Oh, there actually is one for sale, and they're not asking very much. Oh, man, I got to lower this price a lot. But you know what? 650 is high for an Ammonite. Don't you guys agree? And he didn't sell. So I got to respect the market. I got to respect the demand. It's supply and demand, right? So he goes all the way down to 250. Whew. There we go, 250. Much better price. Execute's going down here. He's one of those Cardos slabs. Sent an order on ZELLE. Ooh, let's go take care of it. How's this only 25? That seems really cheap. Rhyperior Primal. It's correct. That's the market price on this guy, 25. Did you see this? This is one of those Ancient Origin cards, or I'm sorry, Ancient Trait cards. Okay, beautiful. So let's take a look at that order real fast. Ruben Robles says 5 Clayburst. Okay, Ruben. One, two, three, four, 5. I really needed to do all this, get the prices right on these slabs. You know, I just haven't had time to price up all my slabs. And at some point, there were so many slabs, I was like drowning in them. And when you have that many, you just don't even feel like it's worth your time to price any of them almost. Cold. Cold. What's the most rare? There's Chrome, Spectra. Can you please educate us on that? Because I got a Teardrop Golbat from you. Teardrop Golbat is going to be pretty rare, along with all of the Teardrop cards. Oh my gosh, this Clayburst is pretty cold. Ooh, you got 1 holo. I'm sorry, Ruben. Ruben, that was a cold round. So, with the Topps cards, Topps Chrome was released later. It's a whole different thing. The Teardrop Golbat is from Top Series 1. Okay, so it's its own set, Top Series 1. And Top Series 1 came out first, and it had all kinds of different print run variations. And what you have is a unique teardrop variation, which is super low pop. So anyone actually putting together a complete teardrop collection, they would need that Golbat to finish the collection. And when it comes to Chrome, Chrome was printed later. Excuse me. And it's printed on totally different cardstock. I believe it's extremely easy to grade. So in other words, when you open a pack of Topps Chrome, the odds of getting 10s on your cards is quite good, is quite high, compared to Top Series 1, which is like the opposite of that. It's like the opposite of that. Top Series 1 is very hard to get a 10 on anything. Even non-holo cards can be hard to get a 10 on. So anytime you get a Top Series 1 card graded 10, that's a big deal. And in fact, if you go look at the populations on the Top Series 1 Pokemon cards, those populations are very low for pretty much everything, but especially for Rainbow Rare. You got it from the live customs? Nice, man. That must feel good. Okay, so Ruben Robles' new bag, right? Good morning, mister. On my way to work. Good morning. Good morning. Here we are. There we go. Ruben says no. Okay. Ruben Robles, give me some details about your bag. Riley, Jennifer, Oscar, Ryan Shapiro, Jimmy Rivera. Oh, he says no bag. Oh, I started looking again. Here we go. Ruben Robles. Whew. Okay, there it goes. Thank you, Ruben. There we go. Yeah, kids don't really know when to stop asking for free stuff. They don't understand like when they're being a nuisance. That's what makes us, you know, that's what makes you a kid. You know what I mean? It's okay though. It's kind of funny. It's funny for a while until it's not, right? We like to tease kids a little bit. Okay. We also have this Dylan Griage. Is it Dylan Griage? Hello, mister. I'm not a first-time orderer. I bought an order once a while ago and have a bag with 1 card, potentially. I would be surprised if it's still there. I want 1 Fusion Strike and 2 Yu-Gi-Oh! Crystal Revenge. You got it, man. 1 Fusion Strike and 2 Crystal Revenge. You got it. Welcome back, man. What made you come back? I'm curious. Was it just the fact that I was on super late at night? Or were you like, man, I miss opening cards live? Or were you like, what happened to that guy who used to open up cards live? Is he still doing that? Here we are. Yeah, got a bit far on the last one. The more obnoxious you are, the higher your odds of winning. Was it even under the name Dylan Greesh? Because I don't remember the name Dylan Greesh. Okay, Heroic Call, Clockwork Knight. That's the first pack. Normally we remove the hollows, but since you're getting a new bag, you're just keeping the hollows. I'm assuming you need a new bag. Royal Straight Slasher. Okay, but normally remove the hollows from there because they are considered bulk. Charjabug. He's a bug, and he's charging. I will go looking for Dylan Greesh. You would be in this box. Drew, Dylan Stein, Dominic, Drake. You wouldn't be in the front. Diancio, Dylan Depot, Dylan Ralph, Donald, Dustin, Donovan, Dylan Mason, Dylan Warnick, Dylan Holland. Oh, that's expired. It says 422 on it. Dylan Stevenson. That doesn't even have an a date. Demetrius Klenthouse. I remember that guy. Dominic Castelli. Donald Jordan. Look, abandoned. $25. Not for sale for $25. I'm going to ask him to pay a storage fee of $25 if he comes back. I must have found something nice in that bag and said, all right, I don't want to take it from him. Here we are. So instead, I'll hold it hostage. You ready? All right. Free stuff just wanted by Democrats. I mean, let's be honest. It's not just a Democrat thing, right? Free stuff, everyone virtually would love something for free. But we know that's not how anything works, right? Like to get food, it has to be tilled and farmed and... Hold on, Dylan, I believe I just spelled this wrong. Dylan Greesh, 6.23. So everything has to be produced, and production requires work, and work requires labor, and labor requires somebody being unhappy because they got to get out of bed and go do something, right? Something they probably don't want to do. So nothing's really free. Everything's made, and but we sure love free stuff. Usually for something to be free, something else is being gained by the person handing the stuff out. But occasionally it's just out of the kindness of someone's heart. You know what I mean? But even then, the person doing the thing out of the kindness of their heart, they're getting something out of it, which is maybe emotional happiness. Dylan Depot. Oh, it's under Dylan Depot, you're saying. Okay, so you're saying maybe your name has changed. Okay. Dylan Depot. Well, that bag was still in here. So you had a name change. There we go. That's fine. Yep, and it is one card, just like you said. Well, we're going to go with Dylan Greesh now. And here's your King Drew. Welcome back, man. Yeah, I did a PayPal change a few months back. Very cool. Welcome back. People don't watch every day? Heathens. Look at this. So this is an abandoned bag, and you see there was one Suicune in it and some hollows. Pretty cold. We'll take this Suicune, and he'll be used to make a PokeBRUH. Only if the cards are cheap. Okay. This one's a little more interesting. It has this 25th anniversary Groudon card in it. Okay, but really that's not very valuable either. That's like maybe $4 or $5 probably. Okay. This is exactly what gets abandoned the most. Bags that are actually cheaper than the cost of shipping. Shipping's $9. And so these get abandoned and people don't want to come claim it. Okay. Vaporeon. Very nice. His old bag is Dylan Depot. Yes, we traded it out. Thank you, everybody. Everyone needs their daily dose of Mr. as part of a healthy diet. That's true. That's accurate. I hear that that's true. Okay. And Dylan Holland. You think Dylan Holland's got something? Sort of. I mean, the Garchomp's nice, but realistically, this is not that valuable. So, once again, another cheap abandoned bag. People really don't abandon very expensive cards. When you pull something like a chase card, you ship it right away, you get it graded. People abandon cards that are forgettable or not rare. That might have been $10 in that bag. All right, throw that away. So those were all abandoned. They were over a year old. You can learn a lot from listening to Mr. Yeah, like how stinky Star Wars is. I'm just kidding. Okay. How about this? We've got Antonio Suevas. Ship me a Poochie. You got it, Mr. Antonio. This is all yours now. Really not a bad price. I saw that in the past, a regular PSA 10 of this sold for over $200. So this is a card that you'll want to try and cross-grade with PSA. I think it has a very fair chance of cross-grading. I just don't have the time. I actually have a whole box of cards I'd like to cross-grade, and so I feel like I don't want to take on new cards to cross-grade. Okay, very cool. You might have got a very good deal on that one, in fact. Now, did I have more? I think I did. I think I had this pile right here to go through. What the hell? Oh, yeah, that was a break that started but didn't get finished. Yeah, so we got these slabs over here to finish, but we got a lot of these slabs got priced up tonight with fresh price tags. So these will be rotating on the table for the next day or two. And if they don't sell, we'll take them back off and pull a different pile up. But they're all kind of the same now. Don't forget to ship it, says Big Tony. No problem. Oh, wait, are you saying you paid for shipping right there? Oh, you paid for shipping on the spot. I get it now. I thought it was sort of like a saying. You're saying, like, that's mine. You meant literally go ship this. My bad. I'm getting tired. Mister, I hear knocking on the window. Oh, my God, it's a creepy clown staring in. Oh. Grab this. Okay. Well, guys, I had a great stream. I can see we're at the 4-hour mark. It's 4:30 a.m. in the morning. I think this is a good time to wrap things up. It's a pretty productive stream, real busy, lots of orders, and I can't wait to see what we do next. Is there any chance I can claim some of the abandoned cards I like, and I will pay you for the shipping? No. All abandoned cards just get put into the same box, and then they eventually get processed into PokeBRUH. So that's currently what happens to them. They get turned into pot pies. I could sell like individual cards, right? Like, so I could sit down and price up every one of these stinky little cards that comes back, like this Zekrom. I just don't have time for that. I really don't. So it just goes. Saves me a lot of time. Sometimes I really stuff the PokeBRUH sometimes with a lot of good pulls. And I do that just for you guys. So, all right, I had fun. I'll see you guys later. It's Kitty wanting out. Flip camera. See you guys later. Have a nice night.